What's good? Can y'all hear me? What's good? Ali Dago, Mr. Shambliss, Struggle Boxing, Black Ham TV, Mr. Finesse, what's good? What's good, man? Dark Truth, what's good, man? Oh, you got the notification. That's what's up. Look, man, I gotta tell you, Black Fight Fan TV called me out, man. I was hurt. I was hurt by Black Fight Fan TV. Man, go check out and subscribe. What's going on, Senior X? What's good, man? Let me wait a little bit longer to cats get in here, man. What's going on, Carl Burrell? All right, cool. The audio's good. Look, man. I say we in this biatch. That's what's up. Look, hey, hit the like button on the way in, man. I want to have this discussion, man, because Black Fight Fan TV really, I felt like that big 200 whatever he weighs slapped me in the mouth, man. And I thought I'd have a live stream about it, man. This dude issued a challenge. The LDBC, the Lions Den boxing community, has officially issued a promotional challenge to fast Eddie Hearn and said, let's see if in the United States, if you can out promote the LDBC in their support for my man Errol Spence Jr. Let's see who draws more off the support of who. Errol Spence Jr. in Dallas or the next fight for Daniel Jacobs in New York, man. Dog, I'm telling you, the LDBC will win that. They will win that, man. No, they can't beat them. I thought it was hilarious, man, because on a couple levels, first of all, man, you know I've been a big supporter of the LDBC, and I'm gonna make this video. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna do it. I've always supported the LDBC. Sal, brother, what you think of Bronner and Tank in that homo pick? I think Bronner was fucking bugging, and it looked like Tank Davis looked at him for a fleet second, like, what the fuck are you doing? That's what it looked like to me. That's how I read it. Oh man, my man Jakari Mackie said I'm building for 9. That's what's up, man. But I support what this dude Black Fight Fan TV said, man. Seriously, man. This is one of the dudes who really, that's why I always supported blood boxing. I always supported Deontay Wilder. No, excuse me. I always supported Black Fight Fan TV, blood boxing, 78 Sports TV. I've never actually talked to Dream Chasing Boxing, but I like what he does a lot. Coach Shelton Harris and these guys, because man, they come at that shit just like I come at it. Just tell you your opinion and try to ride. Yeah, my man Bearfax says LDBC go hard for sure. Definitely a brotherhood of one. Yeah, and they're going to beat him. If Eddie Hearn don't take that challenge, Eddie, you're a biatch. Because I know that you listening to those cats are listening to these videos and that they're responding to arguments made in these videos. That's what Black Fight Fan TV said. What's going on, Charles D? How you feeling, man? I know that's what they're doing. And I'm going to egg it on, man. I'm going to egg it on. Because Black Fight Fan TV, yeah, biatches. Biatches. Actually, man, let me go ahead and send some invites, man, to some cats. See if they want to jump in on this, man. Santee. Yeah, bottom line, Santee Walden. Let me see if I can get Black Fight Fan TV in here. I'm going to send one to Blood Boxing. I'm going to send one to Cali Enigma. Who else I know over there, man? I don't know if Mr. Boxing Today rolls with that, but I think those are good ones, man. One of these cats are going to show up in here. Who else? Hey, man, who else in the LDBC should I invite? Let me take some fan requests. Fanon, you had some hate on HBO. They still the best premium channel, and if the PBC was on HBO, they would do great numbers. Oh, man, let me tell you something. Sal, if the PBC, I got to get my dude, Boxing Clinic and more. And I'll throw Corey Lee Boxing on there as well. All right, let's see who shows up. But Corey Lee doesn't do pound LDBC, but I'll throw him in there because that's my dude. See what we can get in there. Oh, fuck, I forgot 78 Sports TV, of course. 78, I always feel like 78 is probably out fishing right now, collecting that bass out there in Wisconsin. Yeah, but I want to do this for about an hour. Hopefully, they'll have time to show. All right, I sent them. That's what's up. Yeah, now I mean, but seriously, Ego, he's not in the LDBC. I don't have his information. Oh, Black Horseman, you're right. Oh, what's good, man? Wad Wade showing love and support. Mad Wade love the kids. That's what's up. Trick loves the kids, man. I know what you're talking about with that, dog. Oh, let me know, man. Are you home? Let me see. Oh, you got time? All right, let me hit you up. All right, hit Angel Santos, man. We'll see who shows up, man. This is real impromptu, man. Why do I miss actual? Hey, man, hey, I need your email address, man. I need to see that. I need to see your email address, man, because I can't send it to. Yeah, let's hit these likes up. I'm telling you, man, that was a shot out. That was a shot across the bow, man. And something I really did enjoy seeing. I'm gonna tell you. A Juice and J, the King, Ticket T. Oh, and Ticket TV. Do I have Ticket TVs? I don't think I've ever had Ticket on the channel. Ticket, send me the email, man. Jump on, man. I want to hear what y'all got. I want to hear, man. I want to have some fun tonight. Ticket. Let me get your email address, man. Or if you don't feel like publicizing it, put it here. Oh, Ticket is the truth. Oh, EK Fight News. Check him out for now. I've had him on the channel. Oh. By the way, Beverly Rose. Hey, while we wait to get these cats on here, Beverly Rose. Beverly, let me know if you want to get on the chat, man, and tell them about that, man. Oh, Ticket TV, PayPal.com. You say pay that shit at PayPal. Sent. Got it. All right, you got a ticket. Got a ticket. Oh, Beverly. Yeah, right there, I got it. All right, ticket. You want? I send it to you, man. We'll see. I know I'm catching cats on surprise on a Tuesday afternoon. Oh, Mr. Finesse, ticket put Fanon up on that super chat scam. I know what the super chat is. I'm all right with it. I know what the deal is. They take 50%, they take 30% out of your money. And you do get more money for the cause if you go through Venmo. Venmo is PayPal. I understand what he's saying. YouTube is saying I have to wait 24 hours to verify before I can join the screen. That's not true. That shouldn't be right. You got to wait. You got to wait for, said it's more than 30. I don't know. I've not seen that. But, I don't know. I haven't seen 70. Maybe I haven't counted the money. The money look right to me. I keep track on it on a daily basis, but I think it's 30 ticket. But it is what it is. They charge a chunk. I think you get 70, but I don't know. Hey man, I ain't about to get into the middle of. Hey man, it is what it is, man. Donate to my man Ticket TV in the method that he feels comfortable with. You take with you. Oh yeah, Beverly, that's why it is. Oh yeah, but hey, there's no doubt about it that that Venmo works better. No doubt about it. For 9, send your money order. You can keep 100%. Yeah, ain't no joke. I sent it to you, man. You should already have it. LLP says YouTube don't like Truth Channel. Oh yeah, they do take a cut, but I mean it is what it is, man. I'm not gonna crap on Super Chat right now. Y'all ain't gonna get me to do that. Because on the real, hey man, 70% of nothing, 70% of something is better than 100% of nothing. And if you can just hit that little button and donate, I'll take it. All right. I'm not going to bitch, man. I'll work on 70%. They'll let me use their platform. You're not going to get me. You're not gonna have me upset with YouTube because I don't have a platform by which to do this. You know what I mean? Hey man, donate to Ticket TV the way he wants you to donate to him. His channel is more than worth donating to. It says no hate on what he says, none of that. I am not gonna do that. That dude is for real. All right, I did it again. You should have it. I sent a second one. Let me see if anybody jumped on. Nobody jumped on though. Oh, you know what? I'm tripping. Yeah, send me another one. Amos Senior said, much for now, much love and respect to you, my man. Salute. I appreciate that. Okay. Hey, Ticket, I'm going to copy and paste this into an invitation. Hey, I have literally copied and pasted that into the conversation, into that. If that's what it is, that's what it is. Got them M's, family. What's them M's? Oh, I don't know. Oh, actual facts. What's your Angel, what's your email? All right, I'm gonna go back and look for Venmo's better. I don't have your email, Angel. Because when I typed it in, it didn't come up. Give me your email again, actual facts. Because I don't have it. I'm telling you. I don't have it in my it's not stored. The King, Fanine, Wilder is the Django chain of Eddie Hearn's plantation. What you think? Well, Wilder's not. Oh, yeah, Django Unchained. Yeah, now I think about what you're talking about. Oh, I don't know Boxing Wave, man. I've never dealt with Boxing Wave before. I've never actually dealt with him. So I don't have his stuff. Oh, had me to the Hangouts. Man, I do not know how to get it off the. All I know, only thing I know how to do, Angel, is get hold on, screen share, cameraman, chat. Yeah, I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it because I would think it would pop up. I don't know how to do it. I'd have to stop. For now, what about Ashley's Corner? Oh yeah, Ashley's working. I'll send it to her, but Ashley Corner's working. We'll see. I'll send it to Ashley, but I'm pretty sure Ashley Corner is working. I invited her. Oh, I can't believe I didn't invite the Cali Enigma. I'll invite the Cali Enigma. Nobody wants to show to my chat. Hey man, like my man Ali Voso said, man, nobody wants to show to my rap show. I haven't had anybody out there, dog. Nobody accepted my invite, but I'm gonna tell you. Fanon, Duck Juice wants no smoke, no doubt about it. Fanon, what about Ashley's Corner? Okay, I just invited her. You know something wrong with you when $50 million won't make your balls. Hey man, you got me on that Trap House Boxing. We'll see if Trap. Man? Oh, okay. We got the Cali Enigma, man. Hey. Cali, what's good, man?
What's up, man?
I'm chilling, man. I was like, did you see the video earlier today? Let me get these couple super chats, man. Thank you, Mike Biggs Boxing. Said, peace for 9. How's everything, bro? It's good, man. I wanted to do a quick little live stream, man. Get as many cats from the LDBC as I could. Jimmy J Smooth, I want to join the Hangouts. I love the content for 9. Let me clown them AJ fans. Yeah, no, hey, Jimmy J Smooth, send me your email address, man. And I can do it. No worries about that, man. Hey, Ticket, I don't know what to do, man. I literally just sent you to what you forwarded to me. I'll do it again. God, I don't understand why it's not. Maybe do you have a V? You have let me make sure I do something. It doesn't go. Let me do this one more time. Hey, Cali.
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, man, did you see that video that Black Fight Fan TV did?
Which one?
Oh man, he just came. He came out and he said that he said he issued a challenge from the LDBC to Eddie Hearn to see who You saw that?
Yeah, I saw that.
Man, who do you got in that? Who do you got in that one, man?
We gonna whoop him that. He
Oh
can't sell
man, I
more.
appreciate.
He don't know our market. Americans, we know our market. We don't know our market. We don't know our market. It's just that simple, man. And dude is arrogant as fuck though, and he thinks he knows what he's doing, but he don't know shit. Excuse my language, man, on your channel, but I just gotta keep it 100, man. He don't know what he's doing, man. That's why Danny Jacobs isn't selling that many tickets. I mean, he's supposed to be such a big super promoter. How come Danny Jacobs' career ain't going? What should I say? How come he not selling more tickets? How come he not selling out Barclays? And he from Brooklyn, man. He from Brooklyn. He should go to sell that venue out. Especially when you put on another Brooklynite and Jarrell Big Baby Miller, who just ducked Joe Joyce. I don't know if you know that. I got a video coming under that. He just ducked Joe Joyce. Joe Joyce just called him out on Twitter, and he said, "Oh, you need more fights." And he said, and then Joe Joyce, I guess he responded by saying, he waiting for Anthony Joshua Wilder. And Joe Joyce said, Wilder and Joshua are going to fight. So we can fight on the undercard. He said, it sounds like an excuse. But yeah, Anthony, go ahead.
Hey, Angel Santos said, I don't know. I got a lot of 5% dudes from the South Bronx. Hey, dog, there ain't that many South 5%ers. Hey, is that Jimmy J Smooth Network?
Yes, sir. What's going on? Live and direct in full effect out the 832, man. What's going on, Fanon?
I'm good, man. Hey, nice to meet you. Nice to hear your voice. What's good, man? So you said you want to get on the chat?
Yeah, I want to get
chat,
on,
man.
I want to get on the chat, man, and clown these Eddie Booty Burn Hearn fans, man, because I'm just straight up getting sick of them, man. And you know what I'm saying, man?
Hey, roll with it. Hey, sure. Hey, hold on 1 second. Let me make sure I get this super chat. Mike Biggs, man, much appreciation, man. I'm gonna hit you up with one as well. I'm only gonna be on this sucker for about a little bit of time, man. Like maybe another 45 minutes, but I'm gonna hit you up again. Hey, but go ahead, Jimmy J Smooth.
Man, listen, man. All this debacle that's going on with the Eddie Booty Burn Hearn fans and the Gay J fans and all that good stuff, man. Listen here, man. Let's go on and unify the divisions, man. Let's go on and get undisputed champions so people can make their money any way how they ever want to make it. Because if Deontay Wilder wins, they're gonna be the backs of boxing gonna be on Deontay Wilder. If Anthony Joshua wins, the back of boxing is gonna be on his back. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm getting sick of, excuse my language, but I'm getting sick of silly bitch White, aka Dillian White. You know what I'm saying? Put his Hakuna Matata head ass on the scene, man, like he doing something. Let's go on and fight Louis Ortiz. You beat Ortiz. You know what I'm saying? Deontay Wilder gonna give you the business. You're gonna see the right hand of that Alabama slammer, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, you don't have a channel, dog. You don't do that.
Yes, sir. I have my channel is the Jimmy J Smooth Network, man. I talk about a myriad of different things from sports to social issues and everything else.
So it's not primarily boxing.
It's not primarily boxing. I talk about a host of things though, but boxing is pretty much the main sports topic I put on for the most part.
Okay. All right, man. So let people know how to get in contact with you. Hey, by the way, Ticket, I'm sending you an email.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Let me do 1 second. Hey, man. Hey, Corey Lee. What's good, Corey Lee?
What's going on, everybody?
Man, welcome back to the channel, man. I'm trying to figure out how I can get my man Ticket TV up in here, man. We got a $10. We got a super chat here from my man. Hey, what's good, Think Tank of the Esoteric, man? We got to have a good, long discussion one of these days, man. He said, I'm smacking that ish out of GGG, and AJ. Yeah, man, they're bugging, man. But, hey, Corey, man, what's your thoughts on it, man? What's your thoughts?
I'm jumping in. What y'all talking about?
Man, we're talking about AJ, whatever, man. But we're talking about AJ and Deontay Wilder, man. And my man, Black Fight Fan TV, issued a challenge from the LDBC to Eddie Hearn Matchroom and said that they can out promote in the U.S. that a bunch of black dudes on the internet can out promote Eddie Hearn, and that there'll be better ticket sales for Errol Spence Jr. than Danny Jacobs in the next fight. But anyway, man, what are your thoughts on this Eddie Hearn stuff, man? You there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
I can, man. Look, what do you think, man?
Oh man, my personal opinion about the whole situation is, man, it's full of it, man. I think, Black Fight Fan TV got a good little thing going on. Hey man, more power to him, man. But my personal opinion is, I think Hearn right now, the way Hearn's set up, man, it's just got BS written all over it, man. Because
Hey, you on the phone? Oh,
damn,
Black Fight Fan TV. Hey, Black Fight Fan, I already sent you one, man. I thought I did anyway. Let me get my man Black Fight Fan. Hey, call back in, Corey. Hey, Black Fight Fan TV, I just sent you one, man. Okay, yeah, send it on Instagram. All right, cool. I got you. Hey, Callie, you there? Am I missing everybody?
Nah, I'm
No,
here.
I'm just okay.
Hey, Cal. Hey, while we waiting for Black Fight Fan TV and Ticket TV to get in, oh, the boxing clinic. And hey, man, we gotta pause, man. If you guys we got 180 people. If y'all are not subscribed to the boxing clinic and more, you don't know what the fuck you doing. This dude right here is one of the brightest and one of the best channels on YouTube. I disagree with the cat all the time, but the dude is so damn good that I always got to give him his respect and tell these cats, make sure you subscribe to the boxing clinic and more. What's good with you, CJ Goodfellow?
I was going for nine. Good to have you. Good to be on.
Hey
Appreciate the
man, I'm
opportunity.
chilling. I'm chilling, man. So what's your take on this Eddie Hearn stuff, man?
I mean, these UK fans is crazy, man. I mean, it said it word from word, even before boxing broke the article. Barry Hearns does not want Joshua to take the water fight right now. He says in an article, in a Manchester article I dropped, they project the fight to do 600,000 buys. Um, they think fighting Miller, potentially in New York, could jump at the 2 million buys by giving Joshua that exposure. Still don't believe it. Then if you read the article and continue, they offer him a historic venue, Taffy Football Stadium. I guess I don't know what football teams fight there. They're trying to sway his mind from taking the Wilder fight. He's already accepted the Wilder fight. Trust me. He's already said that I'm gonna fight him. He said I'm 95% sure. They know if he get that Al Heyman money with that contract being up, he's not gonna go back to the match room. That's why he said the thing that kind of zip past people ear was that when he said on Sky that I want to be with I'm gonna take the Wilder fight, but I'm not signing my life away for the Wilder fight. Who do you think he's gonna sign his life away to? Al Heyman is a manager advisor. Eddie Hearn is putting a tax on that. He's doing a Bob Arum. Say, look, you want that fight? Well, make sure you're gonna sign this 10 or 15 fight deal, this Terrence Crawford S type of deal. Cause look, like I brought up before. Have you heard about Terrence Crawford re up with Top Rank since he fought British Prescott? He's fought 10, 12 fights and there haven't been nothing about him re up. He's gonna be in that. That's the contract Anthony Joshua gonna be in if he signs his life away. So, he wants to fight. So I can't put the pressure on Joshua no more. It's his handlers, his business because they ran James DeGale off. They ran Carl Frampton off. All their fighters is gone because they spent so much time with Anthony Joshua. And now, not only the money that you invest in Joshua and the money that you reaping, the time. That's what a lot of people don't understand. The time that you put into somebody, you can get that money back. The time you can't get back. So, Joshua wants to fight. I'm off his neck. He proved to have an edge and want to fight is Eddie and Barry Hearn. So that's what it is.
Yeah, man. I'm 100% with you, man. I don't understand. Well, I mean, I think I understand, man, but it was a really good video that you did on that, man. Hey, Cali Enigma, are you there? Man, I got a lot of think cats. Oh, can you guys hear me?
Yes, I can.
Cali? Or is
Yeah,
that my man?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right, man. Let's move forward. I'm trying to get Black Fight Fan TV in here for this, man. Let me ask you a question, man. Cali Enigma, man. Did you see that 140-pound tournament? They got announced today.
That was I think that was the other guy that spoke. I don't know his name, but he spoke up. Callie Enigma might be French Kitchen's girlfriend right now.
Hey man, cats are getting caught on the slide, man. This is real off the cuff, man. Hey, what are your thoughts on that 140-pound tournament, man? As far as Regis Pork, I think Regis Porkray's in it. Relic is in it. Josh, I know Josh Taylor's a cat that you really like. What do you think? What do you think about that 140-pound tournament? If you're familiar with it.
Who, me?
Yeah. Cali, yeah.
Oh
The
yeah, yeah. Oh,
the
that ain't
boxing
Cali.
clinic.
This box.
You, my man.
Oh
The
yeah,
boxing
yeah.
clinic. Excuse me.
For Regis Progress, man, we all know. I mean, if you haven't heard, Top Rank, I got a video coming. I didn't even tell you who Jose Ramirez is gonna fight next. But he's going like now he's got Regis out the way because they had the purse bid Friday, push it to Monday, and now Bob Aaron probably paid the WBC off. Jose Ramirez is gonna fight a guy named Danny O'Connor. He got knocked out by that Gabriel guy that Paulie beat, and the Gabriel guy only had 5 knockouts, so he's not ranked inside of the top 15. So Progress basically was strong armed into the tournament. The guy that Julius Ndongo knocked out, Travansky, whatever his name is, he's in it. Relic's in it. Anthony Yigit is in it. And then it's another guy. His name is something Dan Martin or some. He's only ranked in the two of the sanctioned belt bodies. It got 2 titles in it. It's gonna be the WBA and the IBF, so that's positive. But the bad thing about it is it doesn't have the American clout to get on American TV. They're gonna end up putting this back on international TV. And while Regis Progress may become an international star, he won't be an international. He won't be a North American star. But it's a lot of money involved for him. I don't want Josh Taylor to take the fight, be in this tournament, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because if Progress gets out the way and goes in the tournament, obtains the IBF and the WBA, Josh Taylor and Victor Postal will become the mandatory for Jose Ramirez. So, I think Taylor will handle Postal, and he will be Jose Ramirez's mandatory, and they both was in the same Olympic class. And Jose Ramirez is a fraud, dog. Dude can't fight. Him and Amir Khan shouldn't have been for a tournament, but the tournament is going to be international unless they could pull a Mikey Garcia, Broner, or Maurice Hooker beats Terry Flanagan. They could put him in the tournament. They have to fill them 2 positions left with 2 Americans for it to get an American TV deal. So, it's a good tournament, but it's not going to be on American TV without at least 2 or 1 American major star. That's the big issue. Progress is going to be an international star, which is not bad, make a lot of money, but the chances is it's not going to be on Showtime or nothing else. But HBO should pick it up. But Peter Nielsen isn't the most competent individual out there. He's an idiot, so he won't do that.
Yeah. Peter Nelson is a flaming idiot. I agree 100%. Callie, excuse me, Jimmy J Smooth. Are you familiar with this tournament?
I'm actually looking it up right now, and yeah, it's looking good, man. I mean, I like the tournament style thing. I think every division in boxing should have a tournament just like this, so we can show who is the best in each division. So with that being said, man, I think Regis Prograde gonna run through all those people. You know what I'm saying, for the most part. So I love it.
Yeah. Hey, the only my take on this, man, is I don't the 2 guys that I like most in that tournament, Regis Porgray and Josh Taylor. Those are the 2 guys that I would think to come together. But I believe I'm 100% with my man Black Boxing Clinic Moore. I think what's it? Is it Jose Ramirez? I don't really take the time. Yeah, Jose Ramirez. Man, he's crap. Because Amir Imam, I mean, he beat Amir Imam, but he pretty much just beat Amir Imam because Amir Imam, in my opinion, because Amir Imam has like next to no defense, and he was able to connect on him. But he doesn't seem to me to be able to he doesn't punch very well. And I mean,
he lacks power, man. He doesn't hit that hard. He has above average power, but it's not like devastating power. And you know what I mean? He doesn't have like the power. He doesn't have like 1-punch knockout power like Prograde. I saw Prograde stopping him. That's why I wish that he would have fought that Prograde would have fought Ramirez, because I could have went to that fight. I was actually planning to go to that fight. I don't care about it anymore since Prograde ain't going to be in it. Because I mean, Porter would have definitely knocked out Ramirez.
Hey, hold on, fact. Do you know who you know that fight gonna feature now? Cali Nim, because you wasn't there. You know who gonna be on that card with Jose Ramirez?
Who?
Danny O'Connor.
Oh,
Danny O'Connor is gonna be that opponent.
and you know that card
ranking,
is gonna be trash too. That card, the undercard is gonna be trash. It's top rank. So that's so.
Yeah, if y'all didn't know too, Chris Eubanks Jr. is supposed to be replacing George Groves in the World Boxing Super Series final versus Callum Smith. That's just
When
something
did
else
that
that just
come
came
out?
to me. It's a strong rumor, and Callum Smith trainer retweeted it twice.
Oh,
so I guess Groves ain't healthy.
Hey, let me break up for real quick. One question. Get back on that 150, man. On that 140. My man, Black Fight Fan TV. What's good with you, man?
What's going down, homie?
Hey, man. I did a whole live stream because you hurt me, man. You hurt me.
I hurt you.
Oh, dog. You like all you bitch ass dudes that don't put hashtag LDBC, got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I was like, oh, Lord. You touched me.
Come on, man. You know,
Black.
Black Fight Fan don't even talk like that. You know, I ain't never said nothing like that. You put a whole lot of icing on that cake, homie.
Yes, I did, dog. Yes, I did, dog. I pumped. Hey, I put the bike pump in it, dog. Hey, seriously though, no joke aside, man. Hey, I love that video, Black Fight Fan TV. I loved it. Hey, man, explain to the people out there. We got 200 viewers. Man, tell them what you said to Eddie Hearn Jr. Eddie Hearn about promoting the challenge, about promoting Errol Spence Jr. over Danny Jacobs, and how these cats need to make sure that they get with the deal. Hey, man, I had to do a live stream after I saw that video, man. So explain to people what you were talking about, man, and yeah, and I was exaggerating, dog. I was exaggerating. You know you my dude. Go ahead, man.
No, man. I mean, you had it right. It's baby Hearn. It ain't even Massa Hearn. He baby Hearn. You know what I'm saying? Big Barry Fur. He just now came out, and he's trying to, of course, assert his authority. You know what I'm saying? And really kind of terrify Wilder. Joshua. You know, trying to pull rank, because you know you got to understand the world that they've been living in up until now. Up until now, they've been selling dreams to Joshua that that America is beneath him, that we, the boxing fans in America, can't compete. They got the upper hand, and And he was living in that. And if you see, his whole demeanor had been changed. Joshua used to be a humble, trill dude, man, down to earth. You know, and as we've been progressing, he been just saying anything, and that's how he got caught up in the situation of even calling out and saying, "Give me $50 million," you know, because he just didn't believe it, because they had been spoon feeding him all this bull crap, like, "Oh man, you the A side," you know how Eddie Hearn get down, man. And then when Al Heyman put that bid together, it really just turned the young homie whole world around, turned his whole mind around, his whole outlook. If you see him in interviews now, he razzled. You know what I'm saying? I seen him in the Cougar Cash's interview. He like, man, what they talking about over there on the other side? You know what I'm saying? Because he knows that this money can change his life. Now, as far as what I said about Eddie Hearn earlier today, you understand what I'm saying? What I said about him today is, I and the LDBC, but me personally, I have been pumping Earl Spence from the ground up. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of these dudes know, and I'm just gonna say it straight up. Dudes know that Black Fight Fan is the Earl Spence fan. And now Earl Spence has an opportunity to come home and put on a fight in front of his home crowd. You understand what I'm saying? And now Danny Jacobs just signed with Eddie Hearn, him and Big Baby Miller. With Big Baby Miller, he maintains that he ain't signed to Eddie Hearn, and he just, you know, he is a business deal. He run into his big spiel of explanation of why he ain't signed with Eddie Hearn. But look, them dudes is from Brooklyn, the biggest media market in the country. They from New York City, okay? Eddie Hearn had got a world-class stage at a brand new arena in the middle of 5 boroughs with 2 black fighters, one of them with a story, one of them with all this hubbub about him, and prime fighters that he could sell in that market. And he did 6,400 to 7,000 tickets, okay? Now, Earl Spence don't have no gimmicks surrounding him. Just started his promotional company. I have been on the internet. The LDBC has been on the internet campaigning for Earl Spence, pushing hard. That's how he even got the Kell Brook fight, because Eddie consistently responds to the LDBC on a regular, because like I said before, we are the only people that he is countering. There's nobody else that is delivering these types of questions and talking points other than the LDBC. That's it. And so Eddie Hearn is responding to that because, like you said the other day, Fanon, it's 2 and 3, 30 and 40 videos out of that same topic. He have to respond to it. You understand what I'm saying? And so he's been going back and forth with us. And truth be told, the LDBC has whooped Eddie Hearn's behind. We have whooped his behind, and it's going to be shown by this fight. It's going to be shown, all these put downs and everything, like Danny Jacobs in the news. I guarantee you, I'm going to tell you something. First of all, Earl Spence is going to destroy that Matchbox promotion. Okay. He's going to destroy that. Okay, because Earl Spence tickets have already almost sold out. If you look at my channel, you see I've been pumping the commercial. We got young famous athletics from the LDBC putting this music down on the commercial. And if you got skills and talents in the LDBC, come put it out there. It's wide open. We smashing this dude, man. And Joshua is in a tight spot because of the LDBC, man. Y'all know I ain't lying about none of this stuff, man. So all I'm saying is Eddie Hearn, Earl Spence is about to max out in capacity within 2 weeks. Them tickets is almost gone. How you gonna explain having millions? Shout out to Coach Sheldon Harrison. How you gonna explain having millions of dollars up under yourself, and like you said, Fanon, a group of black dudes out pumping you on the internet? Can you explain that? And I mean, I'll field any questions or any responses that anybody gonna say. I need to, maybe I'm out of my mind or something, just talking out the side of my neck, but I need to know what's up. Can somebody please help me understand what's going on here?
And let's take into account, this is Jimmy J. Smooth out of Houston, Texas. Let's take into account these tickets only been sold for like 3.5, 4 days. So, man, that's impressive right there for Errol Spence to do those kind of ticket sales, man.
No, I think you understand, man. I think you understand the Black Fight Fan TV. Hey, by the way, Ticket TV, I sent you one. Angel Santos, man, I got you one as well. Through a link through the Google chats or whatever.
Hey, thanks for not wait before you get there too. And I'm gonna say one more thing, and I'm gonna listen to everybody. I need to know what guys are saying, but I'm gonna tell y'all something. While Danny Jacobs jumping out talking about he doing touching M's and all that stuff, let's see who event do more, because we got a Charlo brother coming up too. Let's see how his numbers do. Let's see how the Charlos do against Danny Jacobs and his newfound friend over there, Eddie Hearn. If you go over there and sign with Eddie Hearn, you a fool. You understand what I'm saying? Eddie Hearn is a startup in the U.S. You already got people out here that can support you and put you where you need to be put. You need to use your mind and quit trying to be like everybody else. The LDBC holding it down. Let your nuts drop and swallow your pride and run with your pack, your real pack, the people that's organic and real, that's just like you, the people that you're really scared of.
Hey, Black Fight Fan TV.
On that.
Hey, hold on. Hey, man, you know we got Money Pal the fourth, MP4 Vids is in here. Money Pal, MP4 Vids is Money Pal the fourth's dad, Money Pal the third. And he says something here, man, that I think you could help him out. Are you familiar with Money Pal, Black Fight Fan TV?
Yeah, I'm familiar with all the young talent. I'm familiar with Money Pal, with Devin Haney and all them dudes. I'm familiar with them.
Yeah, J-Dog says, at MP4 Vids, I wish Money could get with them with that Jermel Charlo, the Jermel camp. Doesn't Jermel and Errol Spence train together?
Yeah, they train with Derrick James over there in
and then my man Money Pal says, yeah, man, he would love to it if he could find a way. You know that Money Pal third is a great temp, and he's a 160 pounder. So maybe you should send your email, because I have no idea how to get in contact with Jermel Charlo or Errol Spence Jr., but that would be some hella work for Money Pal for the Money Pal the fourth. Oh, said Money Pal was in the Jamal Charlo camp for the Centino camp. Jamal camp for Centino camp? I'm not sure what that means. Anyway,
he's been in a couple of. He's been in
MP4. Go ahead.
Yeah, he's been in a couple of camps with Jamel Charlo, from what I understand, sir.
Okay, if I'm getting it wrong, man, let me know. If he's already been in there, I'm not sure. I thought I thought he said that he would love to.
It's almost time for Money Pal to start having his own camps. You know what I'm saying? That's why it was confusing with me and Devin Haney trying to sign with Golden Boy, but I understand they probably got some kind of relationship with Oscar De La Hoya because of Floyd Mayweather Sr. But a lot of these guys, they're gonna have to understand these dudes can't. People like Eddie Hearn, you know, they coming into our market. Eddie Hearn don't belong in our market. Eddie Hearn is using a 1990 or early 2000 music promoter or social event promoter type how you say it, for diagram. That's what he used, a blueprint. You understand what I'm saying? The game, it's a whole new game out here, man. And social media is that. You understand what I'm saying? And you got a strong force as far as boxing go on the internet. And like I said in my video, if these guys ain't smart enough to get and they managers and these managers and all these people, they be, you know, they really don't really need all that. All they need to do is put their team together and get they promotional stuff together, they media together, and come up with a blueprint and push that stuff on the internet with the right guidance. You understand what I'm saying? But they don't see that. They don't see what's really going on. Eddie Hearn is showing you right now. Where is Eddie Hearn? Where is he building his business at? He failing in other areas, but where is he having the most success at? Where is he having the most success at as far as marketing?
Hey, look at bitch. Just pay attention.
Can you answer that? Can you answer that, Fanon? Where is Eddie Hearn having his most success at as far as marketing right now?
Where is he having in the? You talking about in the U.S. or the UK? He's having his most success in the UK.
No, I'm talking about as far as marketing and getting his brand out. Where is he having the most success?
It's got to be New York. I mean, it can't be anywhere.
No. I'm talking about the actual tool. It's on the internet.
Oh, social media. Yep. If that's what you're talking about, let me know the answer, man. I want to play guessing games.
Yeah. He having his most success on social media. That's where his whole entire brand was built. The whole Eddie Hearn show was built and marketed, and so is Joshua off of Eddie Hearn's brand through the internet. And I don't understand how these dudes can't understand it. It don't matter if your promoter got a lot of money. Bob Arum got hundreds of millions of dollars. But Top Rank just started a YouTube channel a couple years ago. You understand what I'm saying? These people, they don't understand. These people is behind time. That's why ESPN doing stupid stuff like putting apps out and stuff like that. These people don't understand what's going on. They wasting $20 and $30 million on stuff that don't even make sense. You understand what I'm saying? And these kids, they fall into the trap of these people putting them in these deals, but you get put in these deals, and next thing you know, your career, you in jail, you ain't fighting nobody because don't nobody know you. Don't nobody want to fight you. The first thing they say to these black fighters, oh man, they don't know nobody. Don't know black fighters don't sell. Don't nobody know them black fighters. Well, they can't say that no more. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all see what we did with Deontay Wilder. Didn't nobody know Deontay Wilder like that a year ago? Mm-hmm. The LDBC put together a public campaign, okay, and pushed this man to the forefront. Now Wilder got like 78, so he got irate fans. He got his fans is crazy. You understand what I'm saying? But remember, they were saying he didn't have no fans. Y'all got to look at that type of stuff. Dudes can keep on playing dumb, but I'm tired of it. You know what I'm saying? And what's finna start happening is we gonna start boxing dudes out that play dumb. And that's just what it is. And that's what I'm saying. It's just like, man, get with the program. Get with the program. You can't be stupid your whole life, homie.
Hey, but these fools are lazy though, bro. That's what it comes down to. A lot of these dudes don't want to do no work, man. They don't want to get out there and try to have. That's where Danny Jacobs, you know what I mean? He decided to go with Eddie Hearn because he didn't really want to do that type of stuff. You got to get out there, get out on social media, man. Put your name out there. and you got to stay active on social media. You got to work just as hard in social media as you do in the gym when you're training for boxing, when you're getting ready for a fight. You know what? And some of these dudes need a publicist too, man. Because and here's the thing. Look at just pay attention to Danny Jacobs. Danny Jacobs, man, he sat there and signed with Matchroom. Danny Jacobs is no more known than he was before he got with Matchroom. He's just as known as he is now than he was when he got with Matchroom. He could have stayed with himself and done the same damn thing that Eddie Hearn's doing. Eddie Hearn has done nothing special with Danny Jacobs that has improved his stock. His stock is the same. Maybe Eddie Hearn gave him like a couple $100,000 more out of his pocket, but from a known standpoint, I'm telling you right now, Jamal Charlo is if he's not passing, not more known than he is, he's about to be more known than Danny Jacobs very, very soon. And then if he beats him, Danny Jacobs just gonna be a memory. And I'm
Hey,
serious
hey,
about that.
Hey, let me.
hey,
Hey,
you
hold
can,
on, hold
Danny
on.
you
Jacobs
can
such
do
a
all
young
you can do
bro.
all that
Hold on.
stuff. You can do all
Hey,
that stuff,
Black
or
Fight.
you can pick up the phone and call 78. You can do all that stuff you talking about, or you can pick up the phone and call 78, or hit Black Fight Fan on the email.
Hey, no
You know what I'm
doubt. Hey,
saying?
hold on. Black Fight Fan TV. Hold on one second, man. Because I got just one quick thing, man. We got Angel. What's good, Angel Santos, man? Welcome to the channel, man.
Hey, what's good, Fanon? Thanks for having me, man. What's
I'm
going on?
good, man. I'm sorry we tried to get you that link. I'm sorry we was on a roll for a minute, man. I want to let brothers get their thoughts out or whatever, but I don't want you to sit there for too long, man, without getting your voice in, man. What are your thoughts on it? And then also Black Fight Fan TV, we got my man Think Tank of the Esoteric asked a question I'm going to direct to you about arrow spins. How in the world can arrow spins? This is just a man, Think Tank, man. Thank you so much for supporting. He says, "How the hell can Spence beat Crawford without the skills of Bud? Body shots ain't enough." So I'm gonna direct that to Black Fight Fan TV. But Angel Santos, if you guys have not subscribed to Angel Santos, Black Fight Fan TV, Cali Enigma, my man Jimmy J Smooth Network, definitely the Boxing Clinic and more. Everybody up in here on this comment section have got very, very good channels, man. And we got 241 people in the building. Everybody that's on the panel should pick up at least 10, 12 subscribers after this video. It's real important, I do believe, just like Black Fight Fan TV said, to get the word out about channels that are growing, that are spreading the conversation about boxing. So we don't just have to listen to, cats are just going to give you the company line. So, hey, Angel Santos, man, what's your thoughts? Oh, let me get right back to you, man. Let me Black Fight Fan TV, since we got a super chat. Black Fight Fan TV, what's your thoughts? How the hell can Spence beat Crawford without the skills of Bud, man? Body shots ain't enough, Black Fight Fan TV.
Say, man, Earl Spence, Terrence Crawford is moving up in weight, man. Okay, Earl Spence Jr. is relentless, not just body shot, but also in that fight. What I really can't wait to see is the other levels to Errol. I'm hoping that Terrence Crawford is good enough, is big enough, and strong enough to force Earl Spence to show other aspects of the game that y'all don't even know about, man. Earl Spence is not just this come forward brawler. He does it because it's easy for him to do that to these guys. This guy is bigger and stronger than all these guys. He don't have to respect them. And he fights like that. He fights like that. You see, when he fought Kell Brook, he had to fight him a little bit different because Kell Brook is strong. You understand what I'm saying? But Earl Spence got the job done. You understand what I'm saying? Terrence Crawford is a very good fighter. I respect Terrence Crawford, but Earl Spence is too big, and I'm telling y'all, too skilled. The boy is fundamentally sound, bro. That dude is fundamentally sound. That dude jab is phenomenal. It's so many different aspects of Earl Spence's game that y'all don't know about. Y'all just seeing him walk through them dudes like that because he can. You know what I'm saying? He gonna smash Bud, man. I hate to say that like that. Like I said in that video, it's gonna be like watching your favorite dog get hit by a truck. I'm just telling you that right now. You might not like how I said it, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with Black Fight Fan on that one, man. For a long time, I wanted to say, man, Bud boxes the shit out of Spence out the ring, but there's only so much movement in boxing you can do. I mean, we all heard about the rumors when Earl, put a black eye on Floyd. So if you do that to Floyd, what you think he gonna do that to? What you think he gonna do to Crawford? You know what I mean? If he doing that to Floyd, so
And
yeah,
not
I gotta agree.
and
Hey,
not just
Hey, and
Hey,
Andrew Santos. On top
Callie,
of that,
I'm sorry.
that's a young Earl.
Hey,
That's a
let me
young
get this
Earl.
one.
That ain't Earl now.
Hey, hold on real quick, man. I'm sorry for. I hope I'm not over moderating, but I want to get two thoughts. One from my man, the boxing clinic and more, who've been sitting patiently for a second. The next, my man Jimmy J Smooth Network. Hey, the question that was asked by my man Think Tank of the Esoteric. What do you think,
Hey,
Cali Enigma,
Fanon,
about Errol Spence?
can you hear me? Can you see me on here? This is Corey Lee Boxing.
Yeah, I see you.
Oh, all right. I'm just making sure. That's all.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
making
yeah.
sure.
After you, I'm gonna get to you right
Oh,
after my man. Yeah,
oh,
I was about to say
I didn't see my
you.
face pop up on the screen
No,
like
no, no.
twice. So
He's
I'm just
bouncing
making
back
sure.
and forth, but I see you for sure, 100%. We're gonna
All right.
go 1, 2, 3. You right after my man think Jimmy J Smooth.
Oh,
Hey,
go ahead,
the
man. Do your
boxing
thing.
clinic and more, man. What's your thoughts on that Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford?
Man, to be honest, you got to see Bud fight what he looked like at 47 first. You know, you can't give a synopsis without seeing what he looked like. You know, he might be stronger, faster. You never know how much he been draining himself because dude was walking around at 177. I think before his last fight with what was it, Julius Ndago. So he a big guy, but what people don't realize about Earl Spence, I got a homie down there, my boy Corey. He be in every camp, and I heard Nestor say this as well. They said Earl Spence has more to offer than what you see on TV. Saying what Black Fight fans say. I heard Nestor say off camera he couldn't show the footage. Like, oh, Earl Spence got amazing defense. So he got more to offer than what y'all see. And what y'all be seeing from these fighters, sometimes they don't show y'all full repertoire. Because why would he show his full repertoire right now and show somebody his hand and they can game plan for him? You know what I'm saying? But as constructed, if I had to just look at what Crawford did at 40 and try to project what he do at 47, all I know is Earl Spence and Gennady Golovkin and now Jamel Charlo under Derrick James are three of the best at cutting and closing the distance off. Closing that distance, a lot of fighters can't do it. I say about 85% of boxers, and I think I'm being very nice, can't cut the ring off. Look at Danny Garcia. He was letting Keith Thurman run around the ring like a rooster. You know, like he was in Roy Jones' Rooster Coop or something. You know, every fight I see that. Peterson ran around him. It's fighters that can't close the distance. It's pressure fighters who can't close the distance. Earl Spence, that jab that he showcased versus Lamont Peterson, that was something so serious, dog. And you got other guys in Chelsea. Well, Lamont Peterson was old. He didn't move like he did with Danny Garcia. That ain't got nothing to do with age. That got something to do with Earl Spence putting that jab and cutting the ring off and closing this. He couldn't do nothing. You know, so if Bud gonna have to sit there, he gonna have to push Earl back, and he better pray that that happens. Because if it don't happen, he can't push Earl back. It's gonna be a problem. That Jeff Horn fight gonna tell you a lot about how that Earl Spence fight potentially can go. And I'm gonna tell you that right now. You know, Jeff Horn is a pressure fighter. He does some things different from Earl Spence, what he's presenting. But that's gonna tell you a lot. Because truth be told, Terrence Crawford ain't fought nobody that brings what Jeff Horn brings to the table. You know, you talking about that size, that dirtiness hitting you on the hip, hitting you in the nuts, head butting you, you know, doing everything dirty. You know, he ain't really fought nobody for real. You know, Gamboa, he was a blown up lightweight. He caught Bud off guard. You know, Raymondo Beltran gave Bud a little bit of a run for his money too. See, guys that can get physical, that's strong with Bud, he gonna get on that bike like he did with Post and Raymondo Beltran. He gonna get on that bike. I'm trying to tell y'all. He gonna try to run around with Terrence Crawford, and that jaw ain't up to par. It's gonna be a problem. That body ain't up to par. It's gonna be a problem. I mean, he gonna have to push Errol Spence back. But if he can really punch at 147, he might have an opportunity. But like I tell people, I said, who was the guy that Terrence Crawford fought that can beat Kell Brook, even though it's a different weight class? Who was comparable to that? And people be quiet and they puzzled because you can't find nobody that's as talented as Kell Brook with that size or potential for that size. And I'm just telling you, the way he cut the ring off, and I don't even worry about the body shots that's gonna come, but that jab and that footwork, closing that distance off, Crawford gonna have to fight his way out that cage. It's only one way in and no way out. The same way you come in, the same way you're gonna come out in that fight. And if he beat Earl, hats off to him. But I know for a fact that Earl offers more than what is presented, you know, that he's showing y'all at welterweight, to be honest, man. And I'm trying to tell y'all say he don't move his head, he don't do this. Trust me, he can do all that. He can do all that. And he gonna be a problem for Terrence Crawford. He gonna be he already beat Sean Porter up in sparring. If you didn't know, Sean Porter confirmed that he sparred, and he damn near put Sean in the pine box. So you know why he don't want to fight Sean. He beat Keith Thurman up in sparring too. So you know why Keith done grew titties and he about to retire and got married. But Danny Garcia, he already hit. So a lot of you guys don't know the inside. They'd already got their ass whooped. I know sparring ain't everything, but the spirit, he didn't put the fear of God in them already. He didn't knock out Broner too. You know, they lied, they covered that up for a long time. Floyd kicked him out the gym. So he got a nice little, sparring. And we know that always don't transfer. Like Paul Sabador sparring Floyd. That don't always mean nothing in the fight, but it's putting the fear of God in the welterweight division. And Bud is the only one that want to fight Earl Spence, but we know Bob ain't gonna let that happen right now. Terrence Crawford is gonna be fighting June 9th before I move on the ESPN Plus app where all the great pound for pound fighters fight at. Don't forget it's your $5 subscription. It's a special right now on the ESPN Plus app. I'm gonna go ahead and spend the $5 because I'm gonna support the black fighter, but I hate giving money to Bob Arum though, man. But I'm gonna give it to him on this one because I want to see Bud, and I think Chef Horn is gonna give him a nice run though.
Hey man, hey, that's why I try to tell y'all subscribe to this man, the Boxing Clinic and more. He be breaking it down, dog. Let me move on. Hey, let me get a couple of these. Get these lives out the way. Hey man, I really appreciate y'all supporting the support. So I said supporting the cause. Damn, supporting the cause, man. My man Mike Biggs Boxing says Spence, he reigns supreme. Believe that, think tank. That's a straight message of think tank and esoteric. Got my man Ron Finkel said, he said Black Fight Fan TV. You know, Bud got that dog in him against Arrow. Yeah, man, it's gonna be tough on him though. He's gonna have to prove that.
Fanon,
Yes, sir.
let me say this to these guys. Right now it's at $2,000, but I can't call it a bet, but I got a $2,000 agreement with Brian Bo McIntyre on that fight. If Bud win, I will give $2,000 to the gym choice of Bo Max. If Earl win, he will give $2,000 to the gym in my choice down in the DFW. We might go up, but like I told Bo Mac, I ain't no prize fighter. I got working man money. Got a little money, but I ain't got that Bo Mac money.
Hey, Bomac should have that money. He gets 10% of them purses. Ron Finkel said, let me make sure I get that. I think it's another live stream, and I'm gonna get to my man, Jimmy J Smooth, and then to Corey Lee. But I'm trying to tell you, please subscribe to these cats on this channel, man. I'm telling you, it's good boxing. It's good boxing information on the daily basis, man. Black Fight Fan TV usually puts his stuff out in the morning, right before he gets that grind on. My man, the Boxing Clinic and more, man, all through the day. You'll get good stuff. Boxing Clinic and more, he puts his stuff out. Corey Lee has great live streams. Angel Santos, I think you more on the weekends from what I've seen, man. But I watch all these cats' videos. And definitely good boxing. If the more cats you subscribe to like this, the more you're going to get different viewpoints, man, and get different angles on it, even if the angles are subtly different. Last live super chat I want to get to. He said, do y'all think Hopkins versus Trinidad, that's what's going to – oh, did y'all see Hopkins versus Trinidad? That's what's going to happen with Crawford. Damn, you talking about who's the Crawford in that? Think tank. But anyway, I ask you when I get to my little thing, I ask that question. What are your thoughts on that Errol Spence Jr. versus Terrence Crawford, Jimmy J Smooth?
On paper, it looks even. But right now, Errol Spence have the advantage. We got to see what Bud Crawford looks like at 147, so the fight can be sold. So, like Black Fight Fan said, man, he could be in a world of trouble though if he can't take those body shots. If he can't take those jabs of Errol Spence, he's gonna be up out of there. You know what I'm saying? So, from my understanding, from the way I see it, it looks very even to me on paper. But I got to see what he's gonna do against Jeff Horn. He got me saying Jeff Corn, but I got to see what he's gonna do against Jeff Corn. You know what I'm saying? To make a complete assessment. But on paper right now, it's very even. And let's take into account now. Errol Spence does have one of the best defenses in boxing according to CompuBox as well. So people just used to seeing him run through people because and getting that body count down because that's the opponent that he'd be facing. You know what I'm saying? Look at Lamont Peterson fight. He was just jabbing to his stomach the whole night. And then next thing you know, Lamont Peterson had no will to fight anymore. And I'm very glad that Barry Hunter had stopped that fight right then and there, because I think he would have took more epic damage versus Errol Spence. So people who say Errol Spence don't move his head, don't do this, don't do none of that, you better look up CompuBox, because this dude's defense is better than what people think. He just doesn't show it a lot of times and stuff like that. Because from what I understand, I think the power punch rating versus Errol Spence is around 17, 18% against each fighter. But of course, he ends his fights early as well. So uh, right now it's even, but that I could change my opinion within the next 2 months, depending on how the Jeff Horn fight comes out.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. I think that Jeff Horn fight is going to tell. I think Jeff Horn is going to tell the truth. But on the real, let me move to Corey Lee boxing real quick. But hey, Think Tank, man, I appreciate, man. Much love in the super chat. And Reggie the Tree, as always, man, you supporting the money that's going to be donated to that you guys are donating is going to go to youth programs where I live. But also, I don't know if you guys are familiar with most people have seen Beverly Rose. Beverly Rose sent me a note earlier today, and she's going to have a GoFundMe page that I'm going to start publicizing. Her mother has breast cancer, and there's some other issues going on with her house where she's trying with her family, where she's trying to raise some money for medical bills related to her mother. And I said I would help out with that. So you'll probably start seeing that like either in the beginning or the end of my videos, and trying to push people towards that cause, because we know, man, it can be tough. It can be tough out in that world, man. And the more people that support people in need, it's better for everybody, because you never know when you might need it yourself. So, hey, Corey Lee boxing, man, what are your thoughts on that subject with Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence Jr.?
Hey, first off, I want to say what's up to the whole panel, man. Corey Lee boxing in the house. What's happening? We in here. Yeah, man. I mean, Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford, man, that's a banger. You know what I mean? I mean, you got Errol Spence coming off of 10 consecutive knockouts in a row. You know what I mean? And I seen either his referee stoppage or he knocking the guys out. I mean, 10 consecutive. That's hard to do, even if the level of competition isn't the best. You know what I mean? I mean, you can't help but say that everybody's not in a line ready to fight Errol Spence at this second. You know what I mean? I mean, there's not guys clamoring at the bits to fight Errol Spence. There's guys clamoring at the bits to fight Danny Garcia, but not Errol Spence. So Errol Spence is definitely key with the body attack. You know what I mean? He's got a severe body attack, and he wears you down throughout the fight. You know what I mean? And we'll see how Terrence Crawford holds up against a 175-pounder come fight night. You know what I mean? He's not fucking around. The white boy's ready to go. And I mean, I honestly think it's gonna be fireworks. I think Jeff Horn has a real chance on beating Terrence Crawford. You know what I'm saying? Just because he's out there in Australia and everybody doesn't really know Jeff Horn that well. You know what I mean? Who's to say that he gets past Jeff Horn? Jeff Horn beat Manny Pacquiao. Say what you say about Manny Pacquiao and Jeff Horn. You got to understand, man, Manny Pacquiao's a future Hall of Famer. He's bringing the heat every fight. He beat Timothy Bradley and gave him his only 2 losses. And Timothy Bradley's coming out of retirement to fight Adrian Broner. And a lot of people are picking Timothy Bradley over Adrian Broner. A lot of people. So that tells you right there, if Jeff Horn, can even hang with Manny Pacquiao, let alone beat Manny Pacquiao, oh yeah, he definitely got a chance against Terrence Crawford. And he's going to be heavier, noticeably. His power, you got to understand, man, when you got a guy that's weighing at least, 10 to 15 to 20 pounds more than you come fight night, you got to understand, man, that's gonna play a big factor in this fight, man. Say what you may, man, but they got weight classes for a reason. And I don't know how long Jeff Horn can stay at welterweight. Because to be honest with you, man, I honestly think he's a 154-pounder, just waiting to go up, But if he does get past Jeff Horn, that's a big but, because mind you, Jeff Horn is still the champion. And Terrence Crawford is moving up. So you got a lot of guys out there, saying that, oh yeah, Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence. I can't wait to see that fight. Well, damn, you cutting the cake before we blew out the candles. Don't do that. Don't ever do that. That'll be the last thing you want to do. So moving forward to the Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence fight, if that fight were to happen, that's a big if. But if that fight were to happen, I'm gonna have to go with Earl Spence, man. Size matters, and Terrence Crawford's gonna have to show me a lot in this welterweight division, man. I'm not gonna automatically pick him because he's coming from 140. You gotta prove and show me that you can handle those welterweight shots, man. I mean, because these guys are hitting way harder than 140 pounders, man. They're hitting way harder than the Felix Diaz, the Gamboas of the world, I mean, these guys are hitting like Mack trucks up here, man. And, Keith Thurman, the Earl Spences, even the Shawn Porters, I mean, I just can't wait to see these welterweights mix it up, man. And please, whatever you do not forget about my boy Danny Garcia, because he is still in the ring. He is still in the the rankings right now, and he's gonna fight for the WBC title. And if he wins the WBC title, he's back into the picture again, just like he never left. And to be honest with you, if you want to break it all the way down, the Keith Thurman fight and the Danny Garcia fight, one judge decided Danny Garcia's future. One judge, and that one judge was a WBA judge. That's all I gotta say, man.
Hey, man, let me move this to Black Fight Fan TV to get his thoughts on this Jeff Horn. I want to ask Black Fight Fan TV and my man, the Boxing Clinic, and more about this Jeff Horn, Terrence Crawford fight, man. But before I do that, I got to tell you, man, Corey Lee, you my guy. But Errol Spence Jr. will beat the piss out of Danny Garcia, dog.
Come on, man. Don't do that, man. Don't do that.
Hey,
Don't do that.
I will be.
Don't do that, dog.
He'll beat the diarrhea out that dude, man.
That's your opinion, man. I'm pretty sure. I'm almost willing to bet that Black Fight Fan is gonna say the same thing.
Corey, Corey, I'll bet you. Corey, I'll bet you. I will bet you.
Man, I got my boy Danny Garcia beating Earl Spence though on the record. On the record though.
Hey, dude. Hey,
on the record,
put $200 up.
On the record though. Just so everybody in the chat knows, everybody on the panel knows. And I'm not just saying that shit just to say it. I said it numerous times.
Hold on.
How you gonna explain that?
Hey, hold on. Seriously.
I want to know this.
Hey, hold on. Let's not get out of order. Ready to treat, man. Much love in the super chat. He said for Beverly, and shout out to Fanon for never being wary and doing good. Hey, man, we need to support her. I'll make sure I'm going to put a 20. When that hits, I'm going to go ahead and put that on her GoFundMe page myself. Thank you so much, man, because she's trying to raise $2,000. But I got to hear my man, Black Fight Fan TV. And
I just want to say, Corey, can I say this real quick? Corey.
Hey, I swear to God, Callie, I swear I'm going to give it to you.
Corey, man, five bands on that, bro. Spencer will decapitate Garcia. 5 bands, bro. 5 bands.
Hey.
You and me.
Let's get it.
All right, let's get it.
All right, we made a bet. You made the bet, man. Write it down, dog. Don't lose that money, dog. It's never gonna happen.
We're gonna talk about that on my show, Callie. We're gonna talk about that on my show. If the fight
comes
to
fruition. It's the easiest money I ever made in my life.
If the fight comes to fruition, we'll definitely put down a bet.
Hey, the only way it won't come to fruition is if Danny Garcia keep acting like a little bitch that he acting like right now.
Hey, he got to win his fight against Shawn Porter first. So if Danny Garcia, hold on real quick. If Danny Garcia wins his match against Shawn Porter, I'm taking all bets.
Hey, the winner of this fight goes to Earl Spence Jr., man.
Hold on, Callie.
Pause.
Hold on for now. Let me ask Corey one question.
Stop. Let's take that offline. Y'all gonna give me a fucking asthma attack. Black Fight Fan TV, man.
Oh shit.
What's your
But no, why you always do this when I get on the jump?
But dude, hey, stop. I do that to everybody because I really try to keep it going, man. Because we got my man Angel Santos who's been sitting there patiently. We got my man the Boxing Clinic.
Angel.
I gotta let cats do their shit, man. I don't want to hang on to shit too long, and that's just pure comedy. Black Fight Fan TV, who you got? Errol Spence Jr., Danny Garcia.
Come on, man. First, Earl got to catch him first. You know, you got to catch him first, man. Danny don't want no real work, man. I ain't. I don't even take Danny Garcia seriously because I haven't even heard him confirm that he gonna fight Shawn Porter. I mean, last I seen Danny Garcia, he was on a ride lawnmower talking about $1 million mansions. So I mean, I don't even know if Danny want to fight, man. So
Well, yeah,
I don't
counter
know what's going on with Danny Garcia, man. Hopefully Danny Garcia will fight Shawn Porter. Hopefully Stephen Espinoza can get enough money to get him in the ring. And then when he fights Shawn Porter, if and I'm gonna be honest with you, that is a hard fight for both of them. Uh if Danny Garcia hits Shawn Porter with that left hook like Adrian Broner did, he might not get up. You understand what I'm saying? He might not get up. And that's something that could really happen. Because Shawn plays right into that rushing in, being too aggressive. And Danny Garcia got a hellified chin. That fight, even though it's the battle of the cherry pickers and all that, you know, battle of Earl Spence Duckers and all that, that fight is going to be interesting. Because I'm telling you, Danny Garcia can hurt Shawn Porter. And, you know, I don't, now after that happens, I don't know, like I said, Earl gonna have to catch Danny. You know, Danny, they gonna have to pay Danny to fight Earl, you know, because Danny Garcia believed that even though he just cracked 500,000 in his last performance against a top well-known Mexican, he still believe his stuff don't stink. So we'll see, man. But I got Earl Spence smashing and destroying, not just smashing, but destroying Danny Garcia. I got him making Danny Garcia cry at the end of that fight. He gonna cry. I'm still rolling on the mat crying.
And I got Danny Garcia beating the piss out of Earl Spence. His body attack gonna be vicious. Earl Spence gonna get what he got coming to him. You know what I'm saying? He can dish it out, but can he take it? Because Kell Brook was definitely ready. Yeah, real talk.
Sorry.
The
Cody
Bison
won't
Clinic.
get back to Kell Brook.
The Bison Clinic. The Bison Clinic. The Bison Clinic and more, man. You've been waiting. And I appreciate having my man on the channel, man. I got to hear his 2 cents. We'll move to Angel Santos after that. And we'll wrap it up with y'all. Y'all, seriously, man, I ain't had an asthma attack in about 20 years. Y'all got me choking. Bison Clinic and more, man. How do you see this Danny Garcia? How you got Danny Garcia, Shawn Porter fight going? And then if Danny Garcia gets past Shawn Porter and, you know, if they can offer him a AJ $50 million guarantee to get in the ring with Errol Spence, how you see that happening?
I would just like to tell Corey Lee Boxing Talk, Isaac Dogbo, and Tony Bellew. He knows what that means and what that code is. I'm hot right now.
You got that. You got that one.
Shout out to the homie Corey Lee Boxing. He always got me on. I appreciate the brother. I'm picking Danny Garcia. I think that no look left hook gonna do it, but I got Danny, man. I mean, Shawn Porter jab is so inconsistent and wishy washy, and you ain't beating no Garcia with a wishy washy jab. Now, if you tell me his jab gonna show up that night, then I think about it. But Danny Garcia, I think he'll create enough space. He's at his worst when somebody is moving and using the full ring. Shawn will move and come down to different angles, but he leaves himself open a lot. And Danny Garcia, say what you say about the guy. Two things that he has mastered in the ring is timing and counter punching. And he can parry and deliver and catch and shoot with the same hand. So he a dangerous counter puncher. And I think he gonna end up stopping Shawn Porter late in that fight. I'm not gonna count Shawn Porter out the fight at all, but he gonna try that rough house stuff, and that's gonna play right into Danny Garcia's hands. He leaves himself open so much, dog, and fighters like Adrian Broner who can't walk and chew bubble gum at the same time, they can't do shit with that. You know, you remember he drew with Julio Joel Diaz, the trainer of Timothy Bradley brother. You know, I talked to him in an interview about that fight a long time ago. And they drew when he came back like I think the next 6 months or a year later, he beat Diaz as well. But hold on, let me pause real quick. I got the dude with the loud car coming up the street. but but yeah, I think you know, Shawn jab is on point. You know, he got a chance that fight. But like I said, I think Danny gonna create that space. No look left hook gonna do it. Like if he goes on to fight Earl Spence, I give Danny a little bit of a shot to be honest, because I've been on record saying that before. But I think at the end of the day, he got one of the better jabs in the business. But I see Papa Garcia probably throwing that tile in. I think it ain't gonna be as easy as most people predict though, because Danny Garcia, he's showing a world class chin. And say what you want to say, he not with that new breed of Philadelphia fighter. You know, even though he's showing that he a little scary right now, but at the end of the day, he got a lot of heart. He got a lot of chin. You know, and that heart and that chin is gonna probably drag him to the ninth or tenth round with Earl Spence. He'll have his moments because we know Matisse was a big puncher as well. Earl Spence is gonna wear him down, but he might make it to the end. You know, but after the Matisse fight, I will say this: him and Matisse wasn't the same fighter after that fight. They took a little bit out of a lot of bit out of each other, to be honest. I think Danny been in too many wars, man. Like I said, when he told Al Haymon he took the rest of the year off after the Keith Thurman fight last year, that's a step towards retirement. You know, I think he closer to retirement, one step behind Keith Thurman. Both of them ready to get on now. They done invested their money. You know, they got mansions. They driving on Morris saying, who gonna take care of this million-man mansion? This ain't gonna take care of itself. You know, he on the Morris and all that. He's seeing all the retirement type of things right now, man. And you know, I wouldn't be surprised if he beat Shawn Porter and retired or tried to get Keith Thurman and retired off that note. He made a lot of money. He got a lot of businesses in Philadelphia, man. I think he does have one foot in the door and one foot out the door, but Earl Smith is gonna reign supreme overall now. And that's just my opinion on that. I think he's just a different breed. And I'm gonna give you an analogy that I use for Earl Spence. He's like a good running back. He's like an Adrian Peterson. The more you hand Adrian Peterson the ball, the stronger he get in the defense wear down. That's Earl Spence. The longer the fight goes on, the stronger that he gets. And whatever he's doing in strength and conditioning with the coach down there, who I heard the interview with the Smoke City Mobcast, they ain't play. He ain't playing, man. He got a hell of a strength and conditioning coach. Anytime you get stronger, as the fight go on, that's a great asset, and that's an underrated asset. And also, how many fighters do you guys know that's willing to go to UK and get their belt? Crawford, him, Timothy Bradley. A lot of guys won't go over there. Roy Floyd won't go over there. So that just shows you his ambitions to want to go over there and be great and snatch that belt and do what we do to them UK guys. Because every time they step up and come over there, or we got to go down there and get them on that hook, we knock them out. May it be Lennox Lewis, may it be Ricky Hatton, may it be whoever it may be. The only dude that actually survived the American horror story was Joe Calzaghe, and that's a guy I got a lot of respect for. But that's all I got to say.
Oh man, thank you, man, for that long. Thank you for going into that much detail. Let me recover from Corey Lee. Woo, man, Errol Spence Jr. will beat the piss out of Danny Garcia, dog.
Come on, Fanon. Come on, Fanon. Tighten up, man.
All right. Hey, man, my man, Jimmy J. Smooth, man. Then I'm gonna let everybody, Angel Santos, and then we'll let everybody wrap it up, man. We've been on about an hour and a half, man. I appreciate everybody coming on, man.
Well,
what's your thoughts on them, on those two fights, on the Danny Garcia, the Danny Garcia versus Shawn Porter, because that's been mandated, and then after that, if that happens and they decide to unify with Errol Spence, how you see those two fights going?
Well, I agree with everybody else on the panel. That's a possible late stoppage with Shawn against Shawn Porter. Danny Garcia's left hook is very underrated. He doesn't use it that often, but when he does and he cracks you with it, it's OP. But as far as Errol Spence versus Danny Swift Cherry Picker Garcia, Danny Swift Cherry Picker Garcia, man, let me tell you something, Corey Lee. Errol Spence is gonna get Danny Garcia body count down, man. He gonna get that boy body count down, man, and he gonna put that boy gonna be at the funeral home, at the nearest funeral home in Dallas, Texas, man, or wherever the hell they fight at, man. He's chicken for a reason. Old boy is chicken for a reason. There's a reason why Swift Cherry Picker Garcia do not want to fight Errol the Truth Spence, because he gonna realize the truth. Man, Errol Spence gonna knock that boy out in 6 rounds, and I'm gonna say it. He gonna knock that boy out in 6 rounds. And Angel Garcia gonna be crying, and so will Danny Garcia and his entire family. You say Danny Garcia gonna beat the piss out of Errol Spence? Man, come on, Corey Lee. You know boxing better than that, man. He gonna beat the brakes off of Swift Cherry Picker Garcia, man. There's a reason why he fought Bam Bam Putty Patroller Rios. There's a reason why he fought that Putty Patroller. Come on, man. Errol Spence ain't no putty. Errol Spence ain't no putty patroller, man. He's a beast, man. He a beast, man. He finna get that boy body count down, man. That boy ain't finna have.
Disagree with everybody else on the panel, man. You ain't gotta agree with me.
He gonna hit that boy body so hard that boy gonna have a spinal injury up in his mug, man. Come on, Corey Lee, man.
Danny Garcia by late stoppage.
Man, come on, get out of here. Get out of here, player.
And I'm dead serious.
Hey, we gotta move on. We gotta move on. We gotta move on. We gotta move on.
Angel go first though, but let me get on that to Angel, Fanon, if you don't mind.
Yeah, no doubt. Hey, Corey, you know you my dude, man. Hey, everybody, we got 247 people. Please subscribe to Corey Lee Boxing. I need to pick up 20 subscribers for Corey Lee Boxing. That's my dude. That's my dude.
Thank you, man. Thank you for none.
Hey, no worries, man. Because hey, man, you know I'm messing with you, man. But who'd you have? I just wondered. Who'd you have with Bellew versus Hayes?
We ain't gonna do that.
I don't answer that question, man. I'm fucking with you. I don't answer that question. Hey, Angel Santos, man. Who you got in those 2 fights, man?
So Danny Garcia versus Shawn Porter. I got Danny Garcia winning. If he can avoid Porter's roughhouse and avoid Porter's epic headbutts and all that, and avoid getting injured like that to his eyes, because if Porter hits him in the eye sockets with his head, he's gonna get cut. He's gonna get blood in his eye, and Porter's just gonna hem him up, because Danny's gonna be blind, because that's how he got Berto like that out of it, concussed him and everything. So Danny can avoid those headbutts. Yeah, you're gonna catch him like Clinic said with that no-look left hook. Good night. What she wrote for Porter, you know what I mean? So Danny's gonna time him, especially when they get close. It's not even gonna be funny, man. Danny's gonna create distance once he gets close, and he's just gonna get him to the body and the left hook, and it's gonna be done. Because Porter, he rushes in too much. He just charges. He bull rushes. You see him with the Adrian Granados fight. Adrian Granados was catching him flush. It's just that Granados didn't have the power. So if he do that with Danny, yeah, Danny's got the power for him, for Porter. But for Errol, man, I don't think Danny's body attack is pretty good, but Earl's gonna eat them shits like Scooby snacks, man. Like Earl's got the hard ass conditioning body, you know what I'm saying? He's gonna take those punches to the body, and then he's gonna dish them out to Danny. And I don't think Danny's gonna be able to take Spence's power to the body at all. The chin, we already seen Danny's chin. You've got that granite chin, he hasn't gone down. But once Spence starts getting to that body on Danny, man, I think it's a wrap, man. It's just gonna be the towel thrown. Angel's gonna be like, Danny, retire. And I'm telling you, man, I like Danny, man. It's just he been talking at, look at my mansion, look at this, look at my clothes, and it's just,
hey, Fanon, let me go after somebody, man.
Hey, we gonna get you, man. We all got closing statements, man. It's all love, man. Hey, but seriously, man, the Boxing Clinic, not the Boxing Clinic, the Cali Enigma, man, because I know you be chomping at the bit, man.
This dude ready, man.
You know he is. Go ahead, man.
All right, man. So, as everybody knows, if you've been on the streams with me and Corey, I had Danny. I also had Danny. I don't think I was the first one to say that I had Danny stopping Shawn Porter. I have him stopping Shawn Porter because Shawn Porter, man, not only does he put the head down, but his eyes a lot of times will be facing the mat. So you can't, if your eyes are facing the mat, you can't see anything. So yeah, he comes in reckless. I'm not gonna. I like Shawn Porter as a person, but I hate his style. It's ugly. So it's not. I'm rooting for him to lose because of that too, guys. I just don't want to really see him fight anymore. I'm not gonna lie about that. I am biased for that reason alone. But I do think that Danny. I think Danny's a better boxer. I also think he's more accurate. And I think his timing is impeccable. And I do think he will create enough space to catch him coming in. And he won't see it because he puts his head down too much. And I also believe that Shawn's going to smother his work. He's not going to do as much damage as people think he would do because he's going to smother a lot of his work, man. Which means he's not going to get as much leverage as he needs to on his shots. And at the end of the day, if you're not getting any leverage on your shots, I mean, Danny already has a fantastic chin. He will try to go to the body. That is a place you can go to. Danny is kind of soft to the body, so I believe that's where Porter can take advantage of him there. So, with that saying though, I have Danny stopping him with a like overhand right, a left hook or something like that, putting him down for good. I think this time Shawn Porter will be stopped by Danny Garcia if they do fight, and then after that. Danny Garcia ain't gonna fight Errol Spence Jr. But if some magical way they do fight, Errol Spence Jr. gonna beat him up to the body, and I believe
No.
stop the headshot. I do believe because here's the thing though, I don't care who you are, how good your chin is. When you've taken a lot of big shots to the chin, your chin wears down every single time. And if you remember that Thurman fight, man, he took some hellacious shots. He stayed up. He almost went down to one. I do believe that all that damage over the years to the chin is going to catch up to him against Errol Spence. He's going to catch some big shots against Shawn Porter, too. But I think that Errol Spence Jr. will be the one to drop him. I really believe that. I know, and Corey Lee, I know why, because you're always picking the light-skinned brothers. I know that. I know you got to look out for the light-skinned brothers when it comes down to that, too. When it comes down to that.
What?
Still trying to defend Kell Brook, too. He's still mad that Kell Brook got his ass whipped by Errol Spence Jr.
Why do y'all bring this up every time?
I just gotta let you guys know that. You guys know that Errol Spence Jr. beat the dog snot out of Kell Brook, and so just to let you know, Black Fight Fan TV, that's why he wants. That's what I see to stop Errol Spence Jr. because Kell Brook got beat up, and he still won't. He want Kell Brook to get revenge. But we know it's gonna be a repeat. So I just wanted to let everybody know that he wants Kell Brook to get back. Kell Brook gonna get his ass whooped again. It's just I'm sorry about that, Corey. I'm not sorry about that. I'm rooting for the Americans.
Hey man, think tank of the esoteric, man. You say you out, man. Peace to you as well, man. You my dude, man. Thank you for supporting so much, man.
Thank you.
Man, this shit has been
been
pure comedy, dog. Look, I gotta wrap this up. I want to get my man Black Fight Corey Lee. Hey man, share your thoughts, dog. Share your thoughts, man. We're gonna wrap. We're gonna bring it around the circle. We're gonna try to end with Black Fight Fan TV. Talk about this cause for the LDBC. I hope Black Fight Fan TV is still there. Talk about the mission of the LDBC, man, because I'm telling you, it's on and popping. Corey Lee, man.
So listen, man. I appreciate everybody, checking the channel out for all the new subscribers, man. And I think what I think, man. I've been riding with Danny Garcia since 2012. I think he got the ass into the split decision, with Keith Thurman. And a lot of fans turned on him after that. They thought he was going downhill. They thought that he didn't have it anymore. They thought that he decisively got beat down. And then you got some fans that didn't even know Danny Garcia and said he won. So, I mean, it's just tit for tat, But, at the end of the day, Danny Garcia versus Shawn Porter will happen, and it will happen at the end of the summer. Angel Garcia has already went on record saying that it will happen at the end of the summer. He is not scared of any fighter. I don't agree with any fighter being scared of another fighter, They get in that square circle, and they got enough heart to get in that square circle. I think Danny Garcia is, I wouldn't say he's on the towards end of his career, but I think this is the time now where Danny Garcia gets the premier fights, man. And I think if Errol Spence, can build his name up, and get like maybe one more key win, like, fighting Ocampos ain't gonna really get it done. But if he fights another key name, and Shawn Porter and Danny Garcia fight, then bam. You know what I'm saying? But I think Errol Spence does got that one good name, Kell Brook, on his resume to fight, Danny now. But you got some guys that's saying that, Errol Spence ain't big enough. But my personal opinion is I think Errol Spence and Danny Garcia should get it on next. That's just saying if Danny Garcia beats Shawn Porter. My personal opinion is I think he beats Shawn Porter. I think he walks him down. And I think that he gives Shawn Porter a remedy of his own, pretty much of his own sauce. Shawn Porter is going to get a taste of his own sauce that night, you know, and it's going to be a smooth cooking. You know, a lot of fans turned on me in the chats just now, but when everybody on the panel agree with me, they agree with them. So it's tit for tat with that too. You know, I'm not here to please everybody. I'm here to state what I feel, and that's how I'm gonna go, you know. And like I said, man, I've been doing that. If you ever checked out my channel, these are facts. These are statements that, you know, I've been saying. You know, I always think that Danny Garcia can beat Shawn Porter, and I think that Danny Garcia will get the nod against Earl Spence. You know, I don't think it'll be an easy fight. I definitely don't think it'll be an easy fight, but I think it'll be Earl Spence's toughest test as well. I think that'll be Earl Spence's toughest fight. I think it'll go a lot different than the Keith Thurman, Danny Garcia fight. But I got late stoppage for Danny Garcia and Shawn Porter. And then I got late stoppage for Earl Spence and Danny Garcia. And I got Danny Garcia winning by late stoppage. With that being said, I appreciate Fanon for letting me on the show. Thank you for letting me use your platform. Thank you for everything, man. We've been through, we've been through a lot, on these shows together, man. And I haven't been on the show in a while, and I appreciate you having me back on here, man. I was almost gonna ask you, man, when you gonna get the invite again, man? It's been months, man. But like I said, Fanon's been busy. I've been busy. We've been pumping these viewers, and I'm closer than 1,000 than the last time I talked to you, man. So I'll be getting there one day, man. And I appreciate all the love, man, for all the fans. This is Corey Lee Boxing, man. I'm signing out. Peace out, man.
It's all good, man. Thanks, Corey Lee. Hey, man. Let's move on to my man, Cali Enigma, man. Wrap it up, Cali. Cali, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, man. So, yeah, Corey, what Corey said, he says on his channel all the time. Because I'm always on Corey's channel. Me, Angel, Trey X, and excuse me, not Trey. Yeah, me, Angel, Trey X, and the boxing clinic, man. We're always on there. So he's and Trap House Boxing. You know what I mean? So what Corey's saying, Corey sticks by his conventions, man. So no, he's not being crazy. He's not just trying to pick someone else because he's just trying to be different. He actually believes in that. He'll actually give you a reason why he believes in what he believes. Is he wrong? Yeah, he's wrong. I'm just gonna let you know that right now. He's absolutely wrong. Except for the Danny Garcia with Shawn Porter, I agree with him on that one. I think I was the first one to pick when we start naming who will win. I was the first one to go with Danny Garcia, and that's just the way I saw it, man. I think Danny Garcia is going to time. I think Danny Garcia is a fantastic counterpuncher. The problem with him, though, dealing with Earl Spence Jr. is a whole nother monster, man. Earl Spence Jr., unlike Shawn Porter, Earl Spence Jr. is actually accurate and precise and fundamentally sound, and he just has far more tools than Shawn Porter. I actually think he's a bigger puncher than Shawn Porter, and because I think he maybe even be a little bit faster than Shawn Porter. I think he's stronger than Shawn Porter too, man. I think he has every advantage over Shawn Porter. I don't think Shawn Porter does anything better than Earl Spence except wrestle. that's about it. That's the only thing. Wrestling and headbutting. Other than that, I have Earl Spence Jr. way better than Shawn Porter. I don't even think that him and Shawn Porter is a competitive fight. I don't, not at all. Against Danny Garcia, I don't believe that Danny Garcia is gonna be a tough fight, for the simple fact that Danny Garcia has been wishy-washy. Like, his mindset ain't the same, man. He's not acting like a guy who wants to fight. So with that kind of a mindset, it's hard for me to say that that's going to be a competitive fight. And then when you take into the account of this dude getting hit by so many big shots over the years, I'm telling you, that's going to catch up to you. That doesn't last forever, man. I don't care who you are. Remember, Brandon Reels used to be able to take monster shots too. It catches up to you. You're not going to be able to continue to take those shots. Every time you get hit with a monster shot, your chin wears down more. It doesn't get better. It gets worse. That's why I feel the same thing. I feel the same thing's gonna end up happening to Triple G if he fights Jamal Charlo. I mean, I think that Jamal Charlo is gonna actually have the ability to stop Triple G to the head. A lot of people don't believe that. I do. I believe all the monster shots that he's taken over the years, and not necessarily been through wars, but he's taken some monster shots to the head, man. And you just can't keep taking those kind of shots and be able to stand up to it forever. Eventually, it's gonna catch up to you. And I believe that Triple G is going to end up getting dropped and stopped by Jamal Charlo if they ever fight. But I don't think that's gonna happen because Abel Sanchez is talking about some other stuff. But yeah, Earl Smith Jr. is too much of a beast for them two dudes, man. It's not just because he's just bigger and and better, and because I think he's better. It's because he is better. He's better and he's hungry, man. And you got to take that into account, man. When it comes to the sport of boxing, man, who's hungry and who's not? Who's looking to go after everybody, man? Who's not looking to duck? If the skill set is even somewhat close, and one guy is extremely hungry, I'm gonna go with the guy who's extremely hungry, man. And if you got two hungry dogs, then you got to go with who's bigger and who's better at that point. So, man, at this point, I don't see the hunger from Shawn Porter. Shawn Porter's hungry when it comes to Danny Garcia and to Keith Thurman. But when it comes to Errol Spence Jr., his whole demeanor changes, just like Anthony Joshua when it comes to Deontay Wilder. So, I mean, you can just tell. Boxers who aren't afraid of anybody, they act the same way towards everybody. Errol Spence Jr., anytime you throw a name at Errol Spence Jr., he said, I'll fight him out. I don't care. If you want that smoke, come on. He said this to everybody. They asked him about Amir Khan. He just laughed at him. He said, okay, if you want to come over here, I'll beat him up. It's no problem. You know what I mean? He just the way he talks. Deontay Wilder, same thing. Terrence Crawford, same thing. And this other guy over in the UK, even though I don't think he's the most skilled guy, Joe Joyce, I mean, he's over there trying to fight everybody. He's been having a hard time getting fights. He only got 4 fights. You know what I mean? So dudes like that who are looking for smoke, I respect that. I do. I respect the dudes who want all the smoke in the world. I can't turn away from that, especially when it comes to a guy who's two guys that are skilled. Danny Garcia is skilled. I don't think he's more technically sound than Errol Spence Jr. And Errol Spence Jr. is far more hungry than he is. And when I take that into account, a guy who wants to kill him, who wants to eat him up, who just can't wait to get smoke, there's nowhere in the world I can see that competitive, man. When the other dude just acting like he don't want it, man. This guy clearly wants all the smoke in the world, and you can see that Danny Garcia doesn't. Danny Garcia's are talking about barbershops. He's rapping in videos. He's making music videos and things of that nature, man. So, you know what I mean? Like, long story short, man, Fanon, thank you for letting me be on your platform, man. I appreciate it, man, and all the help that you've given me over the years, but we haven't been that long. But since I've been listening to your show for a long time since you've been on.
You know you're the man, Callie. Hey, man, I love the passion. I love the fact that you speak your mind, man, and hey, man, I love your videos, man. I'm really happy you got your voice out there on the internet on a regular basis. It's all one, man. Hey, let me move to my man.
Hey, don't dress weird, you guys. Dress like men, please.
I saw that shit. That was hilarious. That dude just gay, man. He's wearing a purse. The answer's done. Hey, man, Jimmy J Smooth Network, man. Let's try to wrap it up real quick, man. What are your final thoughts?
Well, guys, man, please keep supporting the sport of boxing. And please keep on pushing for undisputed in all these divisions, especially in the heavyweight division, who are more closer than ever. So tell Eddie Booty Burn Hearn and AJ to stop BSing, stop playing, and let's make this Deontay Wilder fight so the boxing fans can get what they want. Same thing in the welterweight division. Call out Don Porter, not Shawn Porter, but Don Porter. Call out Swift Cherry Picker Garcia. Call out all those guys. Call up to the WBC and try to get a tournament started for the welterweight division. So please keep on pushing for undisputed in all these divisions. I'm thankful that you got me on your live stream for Don, man. I know I'm kind of stuttering right now. Please forgive me, man, but I'm just so honored to be on this show, man, with the honorable Black Fight Fan TV, Cali Enigma, Angel Santos, and the heavy hitters, guys. Please go to my YouTube page. Some good stuff over there. Good boxing talk, good sports talk, good everything that I talk about. You know what I'm saying? Because I come with 100% of the facts. You know what I'm saying? So I surely appreciate you, Fanon International, and I'm out, brother.
It's all good, man. Hey, Blood Boxing, don't talk no shit. I'll go another hour if you get your ass on this channel, dog. Don't be out in the comment section talking about you ain't said your piece. I'll be more than willing. Hey, I'll roll for another 15 minutes if you jumping on, Blood. Hey, but man, thank you, Jimmy J Smooth Network, man. Much love, man. Hey, and don't worry about that stuttering, man. You just keep it rolling, man. We'll make it hot, man. The more you do, just as long as we all sharing our opinion about boxing, it makes boxing better for everybody. Man, let me get to my man Angel Santos, another cat with a new channel. Been a moderator and been a contributor to channels like Dante's Boxing Nation for a while. So, hey man, let me get your final thoughts on boxing, the different subjects we touched today, man, and we're gonna roll out with after that to the boxing clinic and more than Black Fight Fan TV and roll. Because we know Blood Boxing just talking that shit. He ain't trying to get on no video. Go ahead, man.
Yeah. Well, thanks again for having me on your show, Fanon. And again, man, support this boxing, everybody. Support the LDBC, man. Because without them, these fights aren't happening. You know, the more we speak out, the more these fights will happen. All right. And age, I mean, yeah, it's part of AJ's fault, but it's really Eddie Hearn, man. We know this, Like again, I'm gonna say it. Eddie Hearn is a snake and a charlatan, man. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna keep saying it, man. So hopefully one day AJ can move away from him and do his own thing. Maybe even make his own promotion company. Who knows, But that fight got to happen. And right now with Eddie Hearn, it looks like it's not happening right now. So it's unfortunate, but that's the way it is sometimes, with this business too. Because boxing is a business.
I just wanted to give you an update. I was told by one of my subs that that AJ actually is promoting small fights now. I should say minor fights right now. So he is a promoter. I found out he actually has some kind of promotion to promote fighters.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. And shit, more power to him. So and then with that being said, the only guy I want to smoke with Earl is Bud, man. And we got to see what Bud do against Horn. Horn's a big guy. He's not a small dude, and he's crafty in there. As much as you say that, people want to say, even I say, he leads with his head, he has butts. A fight would be interesting with him and Shawn Porter going toe to toe, head to head, headbutting each other. But what if Horn wins? You know what I mean? What if Horn wins? That's a big if, because I see Bud outboxing him. But what if Horn land that big one lucky punch from a really overgrown 147 guy that Horn is? We might have a Earl versus Horn next, a big super fight. Hey, I'm just saying. That's my final thought. I'll leave y'all with that.
Hey man, I appreciate that, man. Hey, somebody asked who's going live next. So if the Cali Enigma, the boxing clinic and more, somebody's going on next, let me know so I can let people know what to
And World Breaker Fighting is getting ready to go on now. As soon as you off, he's going on.
That's what's up. Yeah, subscribe to World Breaker Fighting. That's my dude, formerly known as Adonis Cook, that's my dude. All right, hey, Cali Enigma, man. Why don't you wrap it up, man? And make sure, Cali Enigma, you let people know about your channel, man, and how to subscribe and when you go live and all that, man. You got great subject. You got great material, man.
All right, thanks. I appreciate that, Fanon. You guys can follow me at the Cali Enigma. That's on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. And make sure you check out, man, check out Fanon too. Fanon is also on Twitter. And you guys can, and then please donate if you can donate to his channel because it helps out kids. And then please subscribe to my boy Angel Santos, Actual Facts Boxing. All right, so subscribe to Angel, man. He's been on YouTube for years. In the comment section, dude knows his shit. Excuse my language, but he knows his stuff, man. He really does. And so just go subscribe to his channel. He's gonna be putting out more content. Subscribe to the Boxing Clinic and more, please. That dude CJ, man, he is no joke, man. He's also does several live streams. I've been on several live streams with him already too. Go subscribe to Trey X, to Ty Legacy, Corey Lee Boxing, Trap House Boxing, my boy Black Fight Fan TV, 7-8 Sports TV. You know what I mean? Ashley's Corner is about to hit 1,000 subs. If we can get you guys to support my sister Ashley's Corner, so we can push her over 1,000 subs, just like Trap House Boxing got yesterday. So we want to get her over there very, very soon. We're trying to get a big push to get her over 1,000 subs. All right, and all the rest of my brothers at LBBC.
That's what's up. Hey, the Boxing Clinic. Hey, thank you, man. Much appreciation to Cali Enigma. Hey, the Boxing Clinic and more, man. Hey, let me get your
What's
final
going on?
thoughts, man. Thank you so much for being patient, man. I know Blood, my man, a Black Fight Fan TV has been on the ride. Blood Boxing pops up. What's up?
What's up? What's up? Deontay, come on, Deontay. I want you, Deontay. What's up, y'all? What's up with y'all?
Hey, man.
Man, I came late, bro. I just got home, man. Damn, I missed out. Man, on the chance to be on Fanon channel, man. How y'all letting me miss out now?
Hey, man. Hey, you know I gotta let you. I'm gonna let you have a final word, Blood, after Black Fight Fan TV, because I got kids, Negro. Damn, you got me about to say the word. I got kids, Negro. I gotta make my shit happen. It's a lot of fun. Hey, Cal, the Boxing Clinic and more, man. Hey, man, let me get your wrap up, man. Hey, and definitely subscribe to the Boxing Clinic and more. I'm telling you, this is one of the most talented young men on YouTube. When he's talking about breaking down them fights, he's on his money on a regular day. I'm telling you, on a damn near hourly basis, man. You can keep up with your boxing news on his channel. Wrap it up right quick, CJ Goodfella.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it short, simple, and sweet. You know, shout out to the fights this weekend real quick. I'm gonna go over a different basis. I already said my piece. But shout out to the Saddam Ali fight going on in Turning Stones in New York at that casino and resort. I'm trying to tell y'all guys, the Mexican guy, Jimai Maguire, the dude is the real deal, dog. I broke his fight. I broke his tape down. If he can take a punch, he gonna be the next Mexican superstar. I guarantee you. I'm picking him to upset Saddam Ali this weekend. And I got a lot of respect and love for Saddam Ali, but that kid, the real deal, man. He probably, I don't even know if I think he would did better than Vanas did this weekend, looking at his tape. As well as Linares and Lomachenko, I did that breakdown prediction. Y'all can check that out. I don't think that's going to be competitive at all. That's just my opinion on that. But yeah, I just want to keep promoting this real boxing stuff, man. Always people say, well, you biased towards this boxer, that boxer. Really not. I'm biased towards fighters that want to fight the best, who want to be proactive with their career, that want to fight the top dogs. Period. That's who I'm down with. I'm not down with anybody else that's ducking and doing all that other stuff. I'm with the guys that want to be proactive. Um, and that's what I'm down with, to keep it short, simple, and sweet. I just want y'all to do me one favor. Of course, subscribe to my channel, The Boxing Clinic and more. But subscribe to the Colossal Boxing Talk. That's my homie. We started off together. He has some creative differences, but homie know his stuff, dog. And I'm trying to help him get back where he should be. And he kick real stuff as well. And I appreciate it for nine. Shout out to Black Fight Fan. Appreciate that shout out. Been down with the brother for years. And hopefully, if I get down to Dallas for the Earl Spence fight, we can link up and do something. It's either that, I'm
Most
gonna go
definitely,
out.
bro. Most
Oh yeah,
definitely. Most
yup, it's
definitely. You
either.
come down, you hit me up. I'm there. I'm with you. I got a lot of respect for you, man. Keep doing what you're doing. You're doing a great job. You really know your stuff. It ain't a joke. It ain't a sham. This brother knows his stuff. And I appreciate what you're doing for the community. Keep doing it. Don't stop.
Appreciate it. It's either I'm going down there. It depends. I had a job switch up real quick, or I'm gonna be out there in LA for Bunny and Mikey Garcia. It's one of them two fights. But I appreciate for nine, dog. I definitely appreciate him for the platform and everybody else that's grinding, man. Make sure you check me out on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook as well. But I appreciate it for nine, and shout out to all the homies in the LDBC. I rock with them. I'm entrenched in it, and definitely subscribe to Ashley Corner, man. I gotta say that, man, because the sister, she the real deal, trill deal, man. I ain't heard no woman spit no sports like that since since my grandma, man. So shout out to her, and I appreciate it. Shout out to Blood too, man. Cali Enigma, we rub shoulders. Angel Santos, I rub shoulders with the homie as well. And I'm out.
That's what's up. Black Fight Fan TV. We got one more, but then I'm gonna let my man Blood go on a soliloquy. So people were asking what the next live stream is gonna be. I think my man said my man World Breaker Fighting is gonna get on. I'm not sure who is, but man, I'm gonna let Blood spit it till Blood's done, man. I'll let my shit wait. Black Fight Fan TV, man. Tell them what, man, the whole purpose of this thing. That's why, man, I sent out the invitations and all that, man, is because, man, I know I was fucking with you a little bit. I'll cuss 2 hours into this. I was fucking with you a little bit, man, but you really hit me when you talked about cats needing to make sure they that they put the pound LDBC on their videos so you can make sure you see and can recognize who these people are, who the people are that are coming up, because we got a lot of new people that are doing videos. And man, that shit just really hit me, man, because I know the first cat to ever really encourage me to make a video was my man Blood Boxing. I've been watching Blood Boxing for years, man. I'd be like, he'll just go out. He would go for periods of time, be getting pissed off at boxing, being, boxing fans be on some bullshit and just go away. And I'd be like, the fuck is this? Bring your ass back and make another video, Blood. That's in between when you had Blood and Blood Boxing's return. So when I would hear the YTBC, then I heard this stuff with the LDBC coming, I started making videos of my dude, Blood. I'm telling you, man, Blood, I didn't have I think Reef the Watcher. Matter of fact, I know my first subscriber I ever got was Reef the Watcher. And after that, it was right about that. It was after that, it was Blood Boxing. And that's when I was friends for 9. I didn't even, but man, motherfuckers have always supported me. And when you started saying that, man, I was like, man, I got to do a video, man, and encourage these cats to understand what the LDBC is about, what the mission of it is. Me and Black Fight Fan TV have talked on the phone before about why, when he got involved with the LDBC, why he thought it was so important. And it's just a movement and a message that really, really, really moved me, man. So when he did that video today, challenging Eddie Hearn in a battle that I'm telling you that they'll beat him. They'll beat him because they're for real. Just go on ahead. I'm sorry, I can't even do any more of that, man. It's how much respect I got for that man's message. Go ahead, Black Fight Fan TV.
Hey man, shout out to you for now, man. I appreciate it. Man, I've enjoyed watching your growth, brother. Seeing you from when you first started your channel until now. It's extremely impressive. And it's a testament to a lot of you guys that's getting started, man. You just gotta stay diligent, man, and keep working, keep putting out content, and stick to your guns and stay consistent. You understand what I'm saying? That's the key. Stay consistent, and be yourself. Be yourself, man. And I can't emphasize that more. I just want to say to a lot of you guys, man, I put that message out today because I looked around and I realized, man, that we like I said earlier, the LDBC has whipped Eddie Hearn's behind. We forced the Kell Brook fight, and now we forcing the Anthony Joshua fight. You understand what I'm saying? And putting them in strange positions and forcing his father to come out and address us, subliminally, because they don't want to put gasoline on the movement. But basically, Barry Hearn came out yesterday or the day before yesterday and said without us fans making fights will leave us skint. The only people that have been addressing these people is the LDBC, addressing their lies and meeting them head on with everything that they try to drop in the media to corrupt the minds of the fans to stop this fight from happening. We have countered that. We did the same thing with Kell Brook until Kell Brook, became a man and stood it up and said, look, the fans want this and I'm going to do this. I'm not going out like that. And he stood it up and took the fight, and Anthony Joshua is going to have to do the same thing. I just don't see, and I've said this myself, I don't see Anthony Joshua laying down and taking that laying down. I don't see him being able to look himself in the mirror after walking away from $50 million and rejecting the fight from Deontay Wilder. So I've been saying that this fight is going to happen. You understand what I'm saying? And a lot of work has been put in to building Deontay Wilder's profile, as well as forcing Anthony Joshua to take this fight. Us guys, you included for Blood Boxing, 78 Sports TV, Ticket TV, Coach Sheldon Harrison, Town Biz, everybody, man, everybody, Cali Enigma, Angel Santo, man, I can go on and on and on about all these great people putting out content every day. And shout out to Ashley's Corner, to her. Y'all got to support her. Just like CJ just said, that sister is on point with boxing. It sometimes is gas. It's weird listening to her break down boxing because she's so thorough with it, man, and to be a female. But beyond all that, man, I want to address a couple of things. First thing is a fighter. I believe that a fighter is not scared as well, but I tell you what a fighter is scared of. A fighter is afraid of going back to being broke. He's afraid of losing that Bentley. He's afraid of losing that mansion. He's afraid of losing that big booty broad that's laying in them silk sheets with him every night. And these guys are afraid of losing that stuff to Earl Spence. Earl Spence is coming up and collecting souls on these dudes, and snatching a life right out of all these dudes right before our very eyes. Y'all seen me put that video out with Shawn Porter and the things that he said. I mean, look, man, these guys are going to have to understand. And as far as that I'm tired. I don't want to hear that Earl Spence got to build up and got to get his name and this and that. Look, man, I'm gonna tell you just like this. Just like I said, Eddie Hearn in the event, you can look at Danny Garcia's last fight against Bam Bam Rios, a pay-per-view fighter that fought Manny Pacquiao, did over 300 and some thousand pay-per-view buys, a known fighter in the US. We just gonna match it up. We're gonna match Earl Spence's number against an unknown Mexican named Carlos Ocampo that he will be fighting. We're gonna put his numbers against Danny Garcia's number against Bam Bam Rios, and we'll see who's the bigger star. I'm not gonna let these dudes continue to belittle these brothers, because see, that's a mental thing. See, the truth of the matter is Earl Spence have almost already sold out his venue for his fight within a matter of a week or two. And also his numbers are gonna surpass that little 500,000 that Brandon Bam Bam Rios and Danny Garcia cracked. So Danny Garcia is no longer in the power position. He's no longer the big time guy. He might look like it, and a lot of you guys might think that, but what your perception is not reality. You understand what I'm saying? It's a new boss, top dog, and that dude is Earl Spence Jr. I told you guys, one of the things that, and another last thing, Terrence Crawford, Earl Spence is gonna happen. Bud Crawford is gonna make that fight happen. It don't matter what Bob Aaron say, it don't matter what nobody say. And Earl Spence, I don't know if Earl Spence is reluctant because he thinks that Jeff Horn might beat Terrence Crawford. It's people that really think that Terrence Crawford can get beat by Jeff Horn. So that's one of the reasons why he's waiting to call his name out when he gets that belt. It's a possibility that Terrence Crawford can lose to Jeff Horn. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of people think that they want to see him at 147. I don't think that Crawford will lose to Jeff Horn, but people think that. So, it is what it is. And I appreciate you again for What's up, Big Blood? All respects to the big homie, the godfather of this YouTube boxing thing.
Hey, well, what's up with you, bro? Good to hear from you. Black Fight Fan TV, my brother, man.
All right, Blood, man. You about an hour and a half late, man.
You giving me the floor? Oh, wow. Well, what can I say, man? I feel blessed to be back on Fanon's boxing show here, man. And I got to say, man, there's a lot going on. And I want to talk quickly about Eddie and Barry Hearn, okay? And I'm going to make this real quick, Fanon, so you can get on with your night.
Hey, Blood. Hey, hold on a second, Blood. Okay. I'm about to go to the other room and get a drink of water. Mi casa is su casa.
Okay, I promise I won't put on the screen share this time.
Yeah, okay? Just don't do the screen share. But other than that, dog, just let these people hear the genius, man. And I ain't exaggerating. I'm telling you, this man right here is one of the brightest cats that you're going to meet. He is a boxing nerd. He's the boxing nerd of boxing nerds, dog. This is a boxing Dungeons and Dragons dude. He's been paying attention to boxing forever. He loves the sport of boxing, and he's willing to tell you exactly what it is that he believes, which is a lot more than most people will do. And hey, man, the topics we discuss, Blood, and you can discuss it however you want to feel it, is we talked about Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder, and pretty much the other thing we talked about was Danny Garcia. Does he beat Shawn Porter? And then what happens with Errol Spence? But anything you want to talk about, man, let's just let it roll, man.
Okay, I can talk about those topics. Let me start with Eddie and Barry Hearn, okay? Eddie and Barry Hearn, I'm gonna say it like this. Look, it's not my job as a fight fan. Okay, you guys said I've been watching the sport for years, and that is true. But I have never remembered watching this sport and thinking that it's my duty to make a promoter rich. Okay, so that's something new. Okay, that's a new equation that just came out within the last year. Okay, people that want to make a promoter rich, these new fight fans that we ain't used to. Okay, all of us here in this room, all 200 of us, we've been watching this shit for a hot minute. We're not used to these guys coming in here and talking about when he talking about getting skin, he talking about Eddie and Barry getting skin. He talk about the Hearn plantation losing some of their mules and losing some of their field hand and shit like that. Okay, it's not our job to look out for these guys, and we already don't like promoters. This is what this new group of fans don't get. We already don't like fucking promoters. Okay, now you got these promoters coming over here with their nose stuck up in the air, turning down $50 million and trying to build something over in their country. They don't care about the world. They're not trying to represent this guy as a world champion. To turn down 50 millions is the biggest stuck in history, okay? And it will never be, it will be years before we ever see somebody do it like that again, okay? So for these guys to come into the game, all right, and try to do their own thing and talk about how he fill stadiums in Cardiff and all of that bullshit, but yet they don't want to come over here and he doesn't want to represent himself as a world champion. You guys can't let this go. You can't let it go. You got to put the heat on Eddie Hearn. You got to put the heat on Barry Hearn. I got a whole new series coming out called The Hearn Plantation. And I'm going to clown these motherfuckers until they learn to respect the sport and to respect the fans. Don't come in here and tell fighters that they can't listen to the fans. That's the problem with the sport now, is that you guys don't listen to the fans. These sanctioning bodies, they create new belts. They create new sanctioning fees for themselves. They don't care who they match up. They get our money, and we continue to bow down for them and bend over and take it for them. You know, we the ones who supported this sport and brought it to where it's at now. So it's not our job. We want to see the best fight the best. So if this guy runs off and doesn't fight him and doesn't take the $50 million, which he doesn't deserve, because like I've said several times before, you had champions in the past that put the sport on their back. Ali was carrying the whole sport on his back. The most he ever got offered is $8 million. Now, I know that 1980 is different from, but still, you know, 50 million is a damn lot of money. Floyd Mayweather carried the sport on his back until when social media opened, okay? In 2007, when it really got big, because I uploaded my first video in 2007. And I remember when I came on after the Mayweather-De La Hoya fight, I uploaded the video, and there was only one other guy in the whole world on YouTube who uploaded the video with me, and how lonely those nights was in 2007 and 2008. And now look what we got. And now look what we got, man. And I can look back and say, damn, I was there in the very beginning of this shit. And now look what we got here. We got a beast. All kind of people that came in now, okay? And I saw a change, man. It changed from, because the night after Floyd Mayweather beat Ricky Hatton, man, 2007, I think it was in December of 2007, I made a post-fight video, and I was the only one who had one out. I was like, what the fuck? Nobody's talking boxing, and about 500 people came over and checked me out, man. And now YouTube is a beast. In 2011, 78 came in and changed the whole game up. And we linked up together, and yeah, man, you know, it's D-Style. I see you in the comment section. The D-Style came in the gate about 2009, okay? So, you know, this thing has grown into a beast, man. Now you got the LDBC, and now you have people on YouTube with a voice to actually speak to the fighters, and not only that, to actually influence fights to happen and not to happen. So in 2007, after Ricky Hatton beat Floyd Mayweather, I came on here by myself on Boxing Media and didn't have nobody to talk to. They had nobody to talk to, and now look at this shit, man. Look at it. And now we get to meet masterminds like Fanon, you know, coming in. And you know, Fanon, man, I've been with you since the beginning, man. And when I was calling you Fanon, you know, I know I was saying your name wrong and shit. But Fanon came in, man, and the game is just steady changing. We're meeting some real interesting people, man. A lot of people are bringing new thoughts to boxing, and we have people who influence, like Black Fight Fan TV said, influencers out there. And I really think that 78 brought a great deal to and 78 gets a lot of credit, but man, he don't really get the real credit he deserves, because you know what? A lot of the people are not going to give him, the people who got interviews on YouTube, who do it over the phone and all that, they're not going to give him the credit that he deserves. Okay, all those guys who are out there doing that, even from the big websites, 78, he's the one, he's the innovator of that. Okay, so when he came and he joined, I created the YTBC. I was the one who came on and said, hey, we're now a boxing community. I created that. And then 78 I came and made it something more. Okay, so, and at times I lost some. I got mad at the fight fans. You know what I'm saying? I got mad at the fight fans, and I go away for long periods of time and stuff like that. Probably hurt my channel. And Fanon's right, and people would, but now it's a beast, man. I can't live without it. I'm addicted to this shit, man. I'm addicted to YouTube and boxing talk and social media and all of that stuff, man. So I'm just saying, man, it's grown so much. So I've got to see how it changed. And what's happened now is that you have fighters like Anthony Joshua, okay, who has seen fighters like Floyd Mayweather benefit off of social media. Nobody benefited more off of social media than Floyd Mayweather. He benefited so great into where he was able to go in and get that exclusive contract with Showtime, where he was guaranteed to get over $30 million a fight. No one had ever heard of that, but he built that though. Eddie Hearn and Barry Hearn wants to give this. This guy has been offered $50 million. Floyd Mayweather built this platform, so he deserves that contract because he had to build the foundation to what we have now. I told you before, I wouldn't have been here for Floyd Mayweather. So he deserves everything he got. He carried boxing on his back. This guy here is just made up. He's made up, and there's people out here supporting him. And what you got to do is you got to stop really engaging with the ones who are over the top. The ones who are over the top, don't engage with them. The ones who are going to call them Windmill Wilder, let them live in their own world, man. Let them live. They're going to build them up because Floyd Mayweather's name was built off of hate. So, that's all I'm saying. I don't really got much more other than, we could talk about Adrian Broner. I heard today he was going around kissing, trying to kiss on Tank Davis, some shit. I missed some of that, but I heard he blowing kisses and shit now.
Hey, Blood, it's been an epidemic today. A rapper named ASAP Rocky. I actually used to like some of his music. He was wearing a purse today, so he was
in New York.
Yeah, he was wearing a purse today.
For what?
Yeah.
Come on, bruh. What, you said you wore a purse? What the fuck what you mean, man?
He was wearing a purse, man. He wore a purse.
Where the fuck this world coming to, man? See, that's what. Listen, I'm gonna say something.
Hey, man.
While this topic opened up, I'm gonna say something, man. Like Kanye West recently got some heat, and I'm not gonna go real extreme on Fanon Page, but he got a little heat, Kanye West, here recently. And then I guess other rappers start coming out and talking about they would do this to him and they would do that, and all these rappers here, man, today and all of that, they're just all talk. These guys, man, they always have been. They always have been all talk. And I'm just at an age now to where I can't follow these guys no more, man. I can't follow, all that person shit. That's why I don't know what's going on, because I can't follow these guys. It's getting worse every year, man. Okay, these guys are, they've changed hip hop up to some feminine type stuff that I can't follow, man. I don't give a fuck what Kanye West says because I don't care about him. His word holds no weight to me. So I don't even know what it is he said. I don't even know what the man said. I saw a bunch of articles. I'm like, man, I don't give a fuck what that nigga said. Shit, I don't know what the nigga said, man. Because he means nothing to me, man. He means nothing. People need to start focusing on their own life. If you like social media so much, go get your own page and try to get some of them AdSense dollars or something. Stop following behind the next nigga all the time and shit like that. Next thing you know, you'll be wearing a purse too. And this shit is getting crazy out here, man. It's getting crazy, bro.
Blood is absolutely right about that, man. Absolutely right.
What's your take? Is that Angel?
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on that, Angel?
Oh, Blood is absolutely right, man. On everything, on all what he just said, man. I could agree 100%, man.
Like
He
this
was
other rapper they talked about, this kid that Adrian Broner had a beef with. I can't. Something 6ix9ine.
Tekashi 6ix9ine, yeah. You
Yeah.
know, he sat there snitched to the police. Remember back in the day we grew up, Blood, you snitched to the police, like nobody would even listen to you no more. This dude getting more popular and he talking to the police and you know, oh yeah, this is what this dude did it. Oh yeah, I caught that. I saw that dude shooting. You know, there was a time where you couldn't get away with nothing like that. Now you can get away with snitching and talking to the police and and lying about your location after you telling the people to test your gangster and things of that nature, and people still fuck with you. I mean, I don't understand this generation, man. And now you're allowed to wear blouses and skirts and wear purses and color your hair rainbow and all this other shit and put on lipstick and all this other weird shit that I mean that when I was growing up with hip hop you couldn't do. I don't get it, man. I don't understand this shit, but I can fuck with it.
They had a few.
Hold on 1 second. Hey man, is that D Style?
Larry
Nope,
Black
yep.
and stuff. Oh,
Yes.
Did you D-Style in the house?
Yes, sir.
Oh, what's up, D-Style?
I don't know. I come on. I'm hearing about rappers with skirts.
Yeah, man, it's just crazy because you know what? Hip hop goes over in the boxing. Hip hop and boxing, they both come from the ground. Okay, so they kind of always cross paths. Back when I was riding out in my low rider in 1992, after watching the Evander Holyfield Riddick Bowe fight. You know, I remember going home in my low rider and putting on some Ghetto Boys and talking about the fight. And, you know, so it always went together, hip hop. But now it's a new breed to where the rappers now are boxing. And you got Adrian Broner arguing with some little kid with green hair. And that shit gets people high around here. And that's the kind of shit. Sometimes I don't do social media, man. I have to get away from it for a while because, man, I can't get caught up. Like when they start talking Adrian Broner versus Tekashi 6ix9ine and stuff, I don't want to be part of those discussions because I don't care. I care about the sport. I love the sport. I want to see the best fight the best. You know, it's a damn shame that a guy, Conor McGregor, who never had a boxing match, came in the gate and made more money than all them warriors out there that can't talk now and stuff because they had to build a path for what we got now. But they built a path too for guys like Conor McGregor and them like that. And you got guys out here now working 9-to-5 jobs and one time was millionaires. And now they walking around, can't even complete a full sentence. And this is what it's come to where a coward gets $50 million. These guys was never offered nothing and gave their whole fucking life to the fucking sport. Some fucking coward who's scary, who started boxing at the age of 20 or some shit, comes into the gate and could eat off of boxing like that. And I'm pissed off because the boxing media got everything to do with that, with all their false records and all this made up shit. They don't know nothing about the fighters from the past. And every now and then I get so mad, man, that I want to shut down, man, at the way this turned out.
Blood, I want you to go in on Dillian White too, man, especially calling Wilder a bitch and a crackhead because he won't fight him.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, is that D-Style boxing?
D-Style is
yes, this is D-Style, yes.
All right, man, cool. Because I don't know why. For a second, I was talking on my mic and nobody could hear me, man. I don't know what that was, man. Hey, man, welcome to the channel, my man. If you guys have not subscribed to check the D-Style boxing, definitely subscribe to D-Style boxing. Hey, man, let me since you came in, you the last one, the latest cat to come in. What's your thoughts on this Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua stuff? And just kind of go into what Blood was talking about, man. I want to make sure, since you jumped on, that you get your words in.
Well, first of all, I'm trying to understand the logic behind I'm not going to sell my belts for $50 million, right? I'm still trying to understand this. Where the hell this? Because if you remember, first it was, we don't know where the money. Like we don't know if you have the money. Do you really have the money? He doesn't really have the money. And then now it's, well, I'm not going to sell my soul. I'm not going to sell my belts. It's how could he not take the offer that he himself? It's on tape. It's on video. Right? If this went to court, it would be like he would be found guilty of it. Right? Anthony Joshua is on video saying if you give me $50 million, I will fight you. That's what he said. And is being offered $50 million. And it's taking an act of damn Congress to get this dude to sign a damn contract. Like it doesn't take an act of Congress to get this fight done. You know, it just doesn't. It's mind-boggling to me. Outside of Mayweather, at the very tail end of his career, no other fighter has been guaranteed that amount of money. Like no other fighter. No fighter in heavyweight history. Not Tyson, not Holyfield, not Lennox Lewis, not Ali. No one has ever been offered. And yes, I'm counting inflation. You know, so it's unbelievable to me that one, we can't get the fight done even with that type of offer. And two, that he himself said, give me that money, and we still can't get this fight done. We can't even get them to say, well, if it's true, then it's a yes. They can't even say that. You know, it's unbelievable, right? As far as what, you know, Blood is talking about, yes, the media has a lot to do with a lot of the problems that boxing has. I question the knowledge a lot of times with some of the boxing media, right? But there are, don't get it twisted, there's a lot of, good journalists out there, right? They're grinding, they're doing their thing. So I don't want to put them all together, but overall though, the media in boxing, if we are honest, is a joke, right? Nobody graduates high school and says, man, I really want to have a career as a boxing journalist. It's just not a thing. It's not, you better love it. It's just the way it is. So a lot of these dudes, they do love it. But a lot of them are new. You could tell when they're new. You could tell when they just started watching the sport a couple years ago. It's sad that the boxing, the guy that gets most boxing views on here is Ali Setback. I think that's sad, but what are you going to do? I'm not knocking this hustle though. But I also want to blame the fans, right? It's just like the reason music, it's in all genres, is trash today is because people listen to this shit. So fans tolerate a lot of this bullshit. We actually have people defending the side that does not want to make, the fight happen at heavyweight. We actually have a segment of so-called boxing fans that are more concerned about Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua than they are about the sport that we all are supposed to love. Because at the end of the day, I don't care about any of these dudes. I just want to see the best fight the best. That's all I want. I don't know any of these guys. I don't personally know any of them. I'm not friends with any of them, right? There's nothing in it for me. Okay, the only agenda I got is wanting to see the best fight the best. That's my agenda. Right?
That's right, man. And you know what? Also, let me add on to that, man. A lot of these guys, man, they don't pay homage to the guys who were there before them, okay? Just like in hip-hop. These new rappers, they come out and say, I'm better than Tupac and all of that shit. And they don't realize that these guys built the foundation to the crap, to that mumble rap they got now. They built the foundation no matter what. Give credit to the pioneers, man. These guys, they brought it up to where it's at now. You go and you ask Adrian Broner who Sugar Ray Robinson is. I bet you he couldn't tell you. This man didn't even know who Martin Luther King was, okay? This man, a fighter out here blowing kisses and all kinds of stuff. Don't even know what's up, bro.
Blood, the Charlo twins paid homage to the generation before them. They said we're cut from that same cloth today. So they paid homage to the older boxers today. Jamal and Jamel Charlo did.
Hey, man, I'm glad to hear that. I saw that in my feed that they was on a lot of interviews, but I had a real busy day today, so I didn't get a chance to see none of the stuff yet. But I'm going to check out. I like some of the fighters that are coming out now, but I only support the fighters who are trying to become undisputed or trying to be the best, like the Charlos, Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford, Deontay Wilder. There ain't too many more, man. It's just that's why you're not going to get a bunch of videos out of me, because I'm not going to sit up here. And it has to be done, though. The videos need to be made. But me personally, because, just because of the way I feel about the sport, man, I'm not going to come in here and big up nobody who's not trying to be the best unless I'm shitting on them. You know, and I'm going to shit all over AJ. And I'm going to start attacking more on Eddie Hearn, too, because Eddie Hearn is a real big problem. Okay, he's trying to come over here and present us with his Matchroom Sports banner, and he thinks that fighters are supposed to sign. Like, he had some nerve to mention that the Charlos should come over there and fuck with him acting like that. You know what I'm saying? Looking out for his next generation. He bring his daddy in there, and the next thing you know, it's going to be little Danny Hearn next, and you know, nah, man, get out of here with that shit. Keep that shit over there in England, okay? Because we have a different feeling. Number one, he's coming here with a wrong, pompous attitude. He's a white boy coming into a sport in which a lot of black dollars and a lot of Hispanic dollars, we put our money out to this sport. Blacks and Hispanics. He coming over here, some pompous white guy. I'm trying not to put up his fighter for $50 million and talk down on the fans and shit like that with his nose up in the ear. Fuck him. I got something for his ass because I'm gonna clown his ass on my series. That's for sure.
But by the way, you know why we don't sell stadiums in the U.S.? Because we actually want to watch the fight. You know, that's why we don't want to sit all the way up there in those nosebleeds and shit. We're fight fans, right? Like, we're cussing fighters out when they're walking out to the damn aisle and shit. Okay. Like, if there's no action, we start cussing them out. We don't. It's not a concert to us. We don't sing "Sweet Caroline" and "Ole Ole" and all this other shit.
Yeah, they do that. Yeah.
Okay, so it's a different culture. That's why we don't do fights in stadiums, because somebody would rather just be able to watch it in front of their TV, okay, instead of watching it on the screen at the stadium. You know, out in the cold and shit, and then it starts raining. You know, but I'm drunk and I'm singing "Sweet Caroline" and I'm doing "Ole Ole's" and there's only ones and all this other shit. It's just a different culture, right?
Yep. I ain't watching no boxing from no damn stadium and being up in no damn nosebleed seat. To hell with that. I sit at home and watch that shit, have barbecue, whatever I drink or whatever it is I do. I can do that shit right at home.
You got grown men hugging each other, singing "Ole Ole" and all this other shit. Okay, yeah, I don't got time for that.
But we don't get down like that over here. And I tell you what, old boy, Anthony Joshua is never going to be popular over here because what you guys don't realize, y'all making a mistake. Eddie Hearn and y'all are messing up. Y'all done butchered that guy's image already over here. You fucked his image up. He's a little more popular, but Deontay Wilder is the one who's getting all the praise, okay? There's no way you could ever change the narrative on that. We're always going to look at Anthony Joshua as a ducker. All right, so all y'all with your little funny channels and stuff, I noticed that y'all sub counts ain't going up because one of y'all big boys, I'm finna pass you now, and I don't even got much videos, and y'all sub counts ain't going up because you just got a bunch of haters over there, people who just don't like Deontay Wilder, don't know nothing about boxing, don't like the way he talk, don't like the way he look, don't like what they think he represents and all of that shit. Look, you could never bring a coward over here to America and present him and think that we're going to look at him as some big hero over here. We're not. He's got to fight Deontay Wilder. If he wants that credit that y'all want him to have, that global love and all of that, and you want him to be an icon, you got to fight Deontay Wilder. This guy is actually sitting on $50 million. I think they should pull out of this. Deontay Wilder don't need him. His career's already we already know what happened with this whole thing with AJ. Pull out the offer, man. Come out this offer, man. Come off that 50. Man, if this man don't make a decision, give him a deadline, man, and let's move on, man. Move towards 51-0. You don't need him. He's not going to last. Those belts will come back to America. Don't worry about those fucking belts because all those guys who work at the sanctioning bodies, they don't follow their rules. That's why I pull up the rules and stuff because I want to see y'all, show y'all who we supporting. We supporting a bunch of guys who break their own rules at the drop of a dime, okay? They have rules in place. They hold different standards for different champions. Is that fear? Is it fear that Golovkin could sit on the mandatory for 2 and 3 years while other fighters like Terrence Crawford have to answer to their mandatory in 2 days? I mean, they need some better rules in place, and there needs to be a overseeing body over boxing. It's a corrupt sport. None of the ratings are real. That's why I show you guys the spreadsheet all the time. I'm showing you guys, like, look at these ratings. This is what they base their mandatories off of. Not one of these guys in the top 10 fought. So how can we say that Danny Garcia is a top welter when he hasn't fought one person in the top 10? You know, it's stuff like that. Just because he's more popular with the media over here, when he fought that Herrera guy, he got beat. So we don't know who the top fighters are because they don't have a real ranking system. And I've pulled up, I've done videos live and in action, okay, where I showed you guys old school rankings, okay? I did this 3 times at least, okay? I showed you guys old school rankings and compared them to today. So all of this stuff is created. And you guys actually support this, man. Well, not y'all listening right now, of course. Y'all are the best of the best. But you know, they got these chumps out there. So what you got to do is don't even thumb their videos down, man. Let them live in their world. Let them hate. Let them get Deontay Wilder big. Let them spread the word on how much of a coward AJ is. Because everyone over there, they know what they're doing. They know the truth. Everyone who's a boxing fan, what you a casual, a new fan, a newbie, you know straight up that what he doing over there is some punk shit. Straight up.
By the way, if I want to go to a stadium, all right, I'm going to go to like the Olympic Open ceremony or some shit. Okay, I'm going to go see Guns N' Roses or Metallica at a fucking stadium. Okay, if I want to sing along and shit. Okay, I'm not going to go to a boxing fight and sit way up there where I can't even see the damn fighters in the 20 by 20 ring. You can't see them. What are you doing there? That's all I got to say.
Hey, real quick. Hey, Pugilism Company, man, shout out in the super chat, man. Much love and support. Hey, another channel, Pugilism Company does great interviews on this channel. We got 205 people in the chat, man. Somebody please, let's get 10, 15 more subscribers to my man, Pugilism Company. And also, of course, Blood Boxing returns, Blood Boxing returns, and my man D-Style Boxing. D-Style, do you have your live stream back up yet?
Got the countdown going on the 14th.
14th, yeah, man. That's one of the. Hey, you got one of the best live streams in the business, man. Can't wait for that to get back in. All right, man. I'm sorry, I mean to cut that off. We got let's go for another 10 minutes, and then I got my son looking at me like I'm crazy.
Oh, okay. I'm watching the television. Is this a boxing fight or is this like the Olympic Open ceremony? Like, what the fuck is this?
Oh, you talking about Anthony Joshua's?
Yeah, I'm like, is this WrestleMania? Like, where am I at?
Hey, you guys hear what Abel Sanchez said? Abel Sanchez bringing up that Undisputed isn't important anymore. All because they get ready to set up that Ryota Murata fight. That's where he's going. They're ready to let the IBF strip them of that belt. They're not going to fight Sergey Derevchenko. They're going to go to Japan and fight Ryota Murata. And then I don't think they're going to fight. I think they're going to let all their belts go. I don't think they're going to fight any of them dudes. Just the way Abel Sanchez was talking. Just the other day. I don't know if you guys saw that interview. I think it was on Fight Hype. That Abel Sanchez pretty much said that the belts don't matter no more. Undisputed doesn't matter anymore. All the fighters want too much money. They're all greedy. You know what I mean? He said that Billy Joe Saunders wanted $7 million for the Jacobs fight. You know, there's no telling how much he'd want to fight. You know, Gennady Golovkin. You know, he's just basically just saying all the top fighters at middleweight want too much money to fight him, so that's why he can't fight them. Basically trying to give himself a cop-out for why he's going to duck all the top fighters at 160. That's the type of bullshit I'm talking about, man. Triple G, and he's going to get a pass for this, too. Because the media's already giving him a pass by going with that bullshit 20 consecutive title defenses streak, which Blood has already completely annihilated. You know, it's a disgrace, man. It is. It's an absolute disgrace. Triple G is going to get away with fighting fucking bums in lower competition and considering himself, and people are still going to go out there and say that he was one of the best fucking middleweights ever. Some of the media is actually calling him, considering him one of the top 2 top middleweights of all time. Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, Cali Enigma. Hey, let me jump in on one quick, man, because I got 2 things. But hey, thanks, Young Merv. He said, I'm glad I got the LDBC in BC. I'm about to start a channel about boxing, repping the community. Keep up the good works. Hey, man, definitely, man, Young Merv need more and more voices out here. One thing about what you said, Cali Enigma, about how he's going to be remembered, he ain't going to be remembered like that. He'll be remembered like that for like 5 weeks after he retires, and that'll be a wrap. As good as Joe Calzaghe is, and I think Joe Calzaghe was a great fighter, but because Joe Calzaghe never had any real great fights that people could look back on, other than you know, the ones where he fought Roy Jones Jr. when Roy Jones Jr. was over the hill and Bernard Hopkins when Bernard Hopkins was over the hill. Nobody really thinks about Joe Calzaghe like that. People remember great fights over a longer period of time. So you can look back and you can say, did you remember? Like, if people think about, even like Muhammad, everybody should know that listens to my channel know Muhammad Ali's my favorite guy. But you look back at the fights that he fought, and you can say, dang, remember when this fight happened? Remember that fight? When you remember when Andre Ward is done, you can think of the Sergey Kovalev fights in the Super 6 fights that he won. But when Gennady Golovkin will ESPN is going to forget about him, because as soon as ESPN or HBO or Boxing Scene, whoever it is trying to, pub up the next middleweight, whoever that might be in the year 2020, they'll immediately brush away every record that they're given. They're giving Gennady Golovkin now, and then but the people who remember, like, there's a reason why Floyd Mayweather Jr. has to say, I'm better than Ali. That's because everybody that knows Floyd Mayweather Jr. knows Muhammad Ali. He doesn't feel like he has to say that about Sugar Ray Leonard, or say that about Willie Pep. The great fighters are remembered off of the great fights that they have. And if Gennady Golovkin isn't going to, the best fight Gennady Golovkin has is a questionable fight against a Danny Jacobs and a draw against a 154-pounder. And they're not going to be able, and ESPN 5 years after he retires, ESPN is not going to be around to defend him.
Yeah, man.
Sorry.
Yeah, man. Great points, man. Great points.
By the way, just real quick, to Abel Sanchez, I didn't know Vanes Matarosian was a big household name. Like, I didn't know this dude was like so popular, that you have to fight him, because according to Abel Sanchez, like they're only down to fight big names. Like maybe because Vanes Matarosian is a long name, but it's definitely not a big name, right? I mean, it's fucking insane.
Hey, he was the sparring partner. He sparred. They sparred several times in the past.
He fought a fan, bro. He fought his biggest fan. Okay, throughout the whole build-up, Vanes Matarosian. Oh, I'm a big fan of Gennady Golovkin. I look up to Gennady Golovkin, and Gennady Golovkin's my friend. And, I admire Gennady. He fought a fan, bro. Okay, he fought his biggest fan last Saturday night. Okay, and by the way, all right, how the hell are you gonna call it Mexican style? You don't have a Mexican in the main event, you fucking stupid idiots.
Yeah. Well, everything they do now is stupid. They create records, just like they created this record for Golovkin. Yet you can't. When he was the regular champ, he wouldn't. Can you unify? You can't even unify a regular championship. You can't even get you can't take the regular champ in all these divisions now on the spreadsheet. They can't unify. So that's not the big champ. So you can't just make up a fucking record. There's several reasons why the record's fake. But this is the kind of shit they put out there and nobody said nothing about. And the boxing media, they're so stupid that they will continue to push the car. Sometimes I don't know if they know what they're doing or if they just ignorant to the fact that it's a record and more just happy to be in the fighter's presence. Because I really don't know what's going on, and that media they need to go. And that's why I'm glad that the LDBC is here, because when you have cats who really want to talk about boxing and talk about the real shit, you have to come to these kind of platforms. You can't go to the media. You can't go to them big platforms, man. Them guys are bought, man. Just listening to them, they're either bought or they're so stupid and behind the times that I can't even have a conversation with these guys, man. It's ridiculous what's going on. A made-up record. And then, it's so much stuff that I don't even know where to begin. But I've done it for so many years, I don't want to come on here all the time sounding like a bitter old man. But damn, boy, give me something good to talk about. Like Anthony Joshua, come on, man. Take the $50 million. You don't deserve it, but I'm not going to hate on his money. I don't think he deserves to get $50 million, but I'm not going to hate on it. That's his money. Let's get the money. Let's get it rolling, and let's get the fight going so them belts could come over here and we can see a real heavyweight champion, something we ain't seen in a long time. Somebody who's willing to go global and somebody who got all the belts and willing to go out there and fight whoever the best is. And that's Deontay Wilder, man. point blank. And Dillian White, you'll get your chance, boy. You chill your little ass out just because you grew your little mohawk. Now you coming in there acting all brand new. Come on, get it on the fucking Hearn plantation. You the top field nigga over there. You know what I'm saying, man? Break them chains, fuck nigga. You know, I'm just saying, man, it's just getting crazy over here now. And that's how I'm gonna present Eddie Hearn. I'm gonna present him to the boxing public and to my subscribers as a slave master, a slave driver. And if Anthony Joshua would take his don't take the 50 million, he the #1 house nigga. He took house nigga to a level.
Hey, Blood, man, that was hilarious, man. You did an Eddie Murphy. You did like a 6-character comedy episode, man.
I gotta say this. Dillian White fucked up because I mean, why the first thing the UK is fucking so far behind? Who the fuck says crackhead? No one even uses that fucking term anymore. You know what I mean? That's just so outdated and shit. Like them motherfuckers still saying all about the Benjamins and shit. Like I never even used that term all about the Benjamins, man. And then fucking when I was out in the Bay, man, we never even used that fucking term. And these motherfuckers I bet you they saw the Ice Cream movie with Mike Epps, and probably heard the song with P. Diddy back in the day. It's all about the Benjamins. And now they think that we still use that old fucking slang. It's unbelievable.
Everything revolves around New York because that's when I was over there 30 years ago. All they presented to them was a bunch of New York culture.
Wait a minute. I thought that the UK is where it's at now. That's what I heard last time Anthony Joshua fought. Like this is where it's at.
I don't know nobody who know Anthony Joshua. How popular is Anthony Joshua where you at, D-Style? If you walk up to the first 5 people you see, how many of them gonna know Anthony Joshua?
Nobody knows this dude, bro.
You in Cali, D-Style?
What?
You in Cali? You in California, D-Style?
I'm in Texas.
Texas? Oh, okay. Oh, okay, yeah. I bet nobody knows him.
Nobody knows who that dude is.
Right? Hey, man. A true story, man. My son came home.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead, man. D-Style, you the guest, man. Finish up. Say what you're saying.
I mean, like, if Anthony Joshua showed up, okay, to my city, nobody would know who he is, okay? They think he's a football player or something. Like, is that guy playing for the Cowboys? Or, like, they wouldn't know who he is, right?
We tried to tell him. What you were saying about your son, Fernand?
Oh, man. He went to Sky Zone. He went to this place where you jump around with his friends, and they had a quiz, a sports quiz. And the hardest question you had to win, you had to answer who this guy in this picture was, and they showed him Anthony Joshua. And he was the only kid. He's the only kid out of 15 who could say who he was.
Oh shit! I wish you had that shit on tape, man.
First of all, look, like I understand in the UK, he's hot, like he's hot shit. You know, I get it. In the island of the UK, like Anthony Joshua is the hottest shit in town. But I mean, Felix Sturm was the hottest shit in town in Germany. You know what I mean? And he fought in big arenas and all that too. Yeah, Arthur Abraham, he was the hottest shit in Germany.
Remember them Smurfs and shit that come out too? What was that all about? What was that shit with Arthur Abraham coming out with the Smurfs? He did that like 3 or 4 times. I was like, that's
because they don't know fight culture, man. Like they don't understand the gladiatorial nature of the sport. Like it's war. Like, this was having concerts and shit. Like they don't understand that we don't identify with that. I'm not saying there's something wrong with it. It's just different. Like when I go to a boxing fight here, there's people cussing fighters out and saying you're gonna get your ass knocked out, and you know, and we sit down and there's no action. Like, we don't just start singing. Remember when when Mayweather knocked out Haddon, they were still singing. Like, yeah. It's like they flew all the way out there just to sing together.
Whoa, Ricky Haddon! Whoa, like, Ricky Haddon!
Here, when a dude gets like. In America, when dude gets knocked out, we go, "Oh shit!" Like we act the way.
Knock the fuck out. Yeah, we gonna say we gonna really go in. And
Young Merv said, shout out to Super Chat. Young Merv said, I'm in San Diego and Anthony Joshua's picture is on the wall in the Nike store. And my 17-year-old hip hop sports fan son asked me who the fuck was that. That ain't Wilder.
Hey,
more people know AJ Styles here than AJ, okay?
Yeah, hey,
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure.
Do you know AJ? Oh, the wrestler, right? From the WWE? No, bro. The heavyweight champ.
Hey, people feel the same way out here. And if he was out here in the Bay, they would think he would play for either Cal, Stanford, or they think he played for the Raiders or the 49ers. They would know in the world they would think that he was some British boxer until he opened his mouth. Then they wouldn't know what. Then they'd probably be saying, "Oh, are you in the WWE?" They would think they would go to that next, but they wouldn't. They would go to boxing.
Are you that dude that tripped and fell under the mat? Is that you? Hey, that's him. You know,
I'll tell you what.
I never heard of this guy. He must be a third stringer. Huh? Yeah, I think he's still trying. He's trying out. He's trying out.
I tell you what, I could take AJ down to the mall, to the little redneck mall down there. Nobody would know him. I guarantee you all day. But let me walk down to that mall with Mike Tyson, though.
Oh man, it'd be off.
Blood, you're down.
But you don't even have to go that far. If Lennox Lewis showed up to my city, outside of a lot of the young kids, anyone around my age group and up will know who he is. You know, like it would be a thing. Like he would be able to do a contract signing. People will actually show up to get a picture signed or something. You know, like Anthony Joshua, if he came here to sign anything, all right, nobody would, like I'd be the only dude showing up just to tell him to fight Wilder.
He'd be in Walden Books with no line. You could go up there and have a whole conversation with him. Hey, what's up, man? Hey, Anthony, let me go ahead and do a YouTube video, man. Ain't nobody else saw it. They don't know who you is, man. Let me go ahead and get me an interview real quick.
Hey, man, shout out to the super chat to Eddie LM, man. AJ Styles equals Anthony Joshua.
Hey, Blood, you're by which university you by, Blood? Are you bring near Gainesville?
Gators, yeah, that's where I went.
Yeah.
I went to the University of Florida.
So that's what they think he'd play for. They were like, "Oh, you play deep end, right?"
Gainesville, he's a Gator all day. You know, they ain't no question there. Because he looked kind of like a linebacker type. You know, the Ray Lewis type with some shit.
He might be like a third stringer or something because they haven't seen him on TV. You know, so
a walk on. You talking about a walk on? Like you're a walk on, right?
Yeah. Down here in the South, AJ's just he ain't no. I mean, there's a lot of big brothers down here. You know, I see an Anthony Joshua every day. Well, I'm telling you, when you go down in these little country towns and you go to the ghetto and the black folk, there's always an Anthony Joshua somewhere around. And some of these guys will whoop Anthony Joshua ass too. Because like I said before, we don't have boxing gyms. Like D-Style always say, we got little aerobics, little places and shit. But we don't got no damn boxing gyms down here. Everybody's getting prepared for football. If AJ comes down here and I take him to Oakwood Apartments right now, Pookie will come off the porch and whoop his ass. Point blank.
Hey.
Right now, we call him Pookie. I seen him knock out 3 or 4 guys, man. I'm telling you right now, he'd knock AJ smack out if I took him down.
They might think he got out the pen over here too. Looking at him, man, they be like, "Oh man, so when you get out, homie." That's the first thing they was like. Look, they would think that if he didn't play for nobody.
The minute they hear him talk with that proper accent, can you imagine taking AJ somewhere and nobody know him, and then they ask him some questions, and he start talking? Oh man!
They're gonna start laughing, bro. They're gonna start laughing immediately when he open his mouth.
Shit out of him! Like, where the fuck this guy come from? Yeah. You can take AJ to the hood right now and take him around a bunch of brothers playing cards, don't know him, and as soon as he start talking, everybody gonna be laughing all night long. What you said again, man? You box? They're gonna be joking all night, just wanting to hear him talk and laugh and shit. Because he's like a big dude with just a corny, like a real corny persona and voice, man. They say he was a bad.
I'm still learning. He said, "I'm still learning. I'm learning."
He's wicked, man. That's what they like. They like the word wicked. It's wicked. It's wicked. You know, they always say it's wicked. It's wicked. Because that's what my cousins would say when I would go over there. They say, "It's wicked. It's wicked." And I hear AJ say it, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, okay. I know what he's talking about. I know what that motherfucker talking about. It's wicked. Yeah, I got you." Yeah.
Hey, blood. Do the accent. Cause they be cracking me up when they say, "You don't want that work." They be like, "You don't want that work." Do it. Say it, blood.
I don't know how to say that. Well, you don't want that work.
Yeah, when they be saying it, when the accents, they be saying that shit be sounding hella funny. Like you don't really want that work.
They got different accents, so I try to bring out a little bit of when I'm really in the character mode. I try to bring out a little bit of all the accents. But yeah, somebody in the thing said something about a gay. They say he gay. So and if they heard him, you bring AJ down to any hood spot, they gonna question his manhood straight up. Now, you know, I like Dillian White better, Black Fight Fan TV. Now, Dillian White could come down here. Let me tell y'all something. If Dillian White, he just needs a haircut. But if he come down here and get the ball dome, you could bring Dillian White any damn well. Dillian White will fit in. I'm telling you. Dillian White will be that nigga. You could take him to the hood spot, and people would cling to him. But they wouldn't like Anthony. They look at him as some kind of square.
Yeah, Dillian White don't have no pussy accent either. Dillian White. Yeah, he don't have no pussy accent either. Dillian White has a British accent, but it's not like a pussy accent like Joshua and some of these other motherfuckers.
Jamaican, man.
Yeah, it's part Jamaican.
Hey, y'all, look, though. It's been a lot of comedy, man, but I got to cut out, man.
All right, y'all.
If they brought this dude here, you know, this last thing I want to say, I mean, could you just imagine a radio DJ being asked, hey, this is Eddie Hearn. I have champion AJ. Would you like to have him on your show? Yeah, definitely. We would love to have AJ Styles on our show. We've been wanting him for a while.
Come on, give me a fight. Come on, Eddie, get us a fight, Eddie. Get us a fight with Deontay, Eddie. Come on, Eddie. Don't want me, Eddie. Don't want me.
Hey, man. Hey, I know I'm old, but dog, hey, Blood, you sound like Mr. Bill on Saturday Night Live, man.
Hey, you know, actually, you know what? I could do it better, Dillian White. I have to listen to him talk because he has a little bit of a Jamaican, a little bit of Jamaican on it. I could do it, but I have to listen to him. I just think of what always comes to mind is how big he is and how squeaky. He has kind of a high-pitched voice for such a big guy, you know, like. And then one time he was talking about how he'll knock out Derek Chisora and fuck him. So when he started talking like that with that high accent, I was like,
he can mix me with that shit, man.
He said that shit is some skin tight jeans too. He has some young huggies on too. That motherfucker is some young huggies that are talking some crazy shit. I was like, oh hell no, nah. He a little too big for that shit, man. Hey, shit. Him and his brother might be booty bandits. I don't know, boy. There might be some booty bandits because his brother got a bad haircut too. That nigga got a flat, not even a flat top. That nigga got a box top, man. His brother got a fucking box top, man. You saw that shit?
All right, y'all. Hey, man, I gotta cut out, man. Hey, thank you for everybody, man. Blood, thank you, man.
Peace.
Y'all killing me. I gotta take care of my son. Y'all making me y'all gonna have children family services on me, man.
Peace out, bro.
All right, y'all. Hey, I get back with y'all. Hey, D-Style, thanks for showing up, man. Angel Santos, Cali Enigma, Blood. Hey, man, Black Fight Fan TV, everybody else that showed up, man. Much love. Thank you for everybody in the super chat, and I'm out, man. Peace.